A YouTuber exploring Tall Acre Abbey in Wales notices a peculiar detail in the stonework, a sculpted animal face resembling a pig. Initially difficult to discern, the image prompts the group to investigate further, leading to a series of increasingly startling discoveries. They realize this isn't a natural geological feature, but a meticulously crafted stone altar from a bygone era. The altar's smooth surface hints at a disturbing past, likely used for rituals involving human and animal sacrifices.
Proper seats on it, little church thing there.
The video culminates with a close-up of the altar's clawed feet, leaving viewers to ponder its origins. Is this merely a staged prop, or did these explorers uncover a sinister secret hidden within an ancient cavern? The friend's apparent curiosity over fear is an intriguing reaction, one that I might share in the same situation. While the video seems quite authentic, seeking additional perspectives would be helpful before forming a definitive conclusion. In this disturbing TikTok by creator 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, a seemingly innocent baby video transforms into a chilling encounter with a skinwalker, a monstrous creature rooted in Navajo legend. The initial scene of tranquility is shattered by a distant scream, its blood-curdling nature sending shivers down your spine.
Stay there. Can you say hi? You say hi? No? You don't want to say hi? What was that? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What the hell? Hey you, come on, let's get out of here. So I'm still walking this trail and I keep hearing that same scream. Here it is again. This is so freaking crazy. I can't even imagine what it could be. Like, it's definitely not a bird or some kind of animal. What the hell?
As the woman and child desperately attempt to escape the source of the sound, its terrifying shrieks intensify, implying an approaching threat.
Alright, so I'm about a half a mile down from when I first started hearing the screaming. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but that definitely sounds louder. So I am pretty sure that whatever the fuck this is getting a lot closer. Ugh. Okay, so I'm way farther down the trail and that screaming is definitely getting way louder and way closer. Hey, have you been hearing that screaming too? What is wrong with you? Oh my god!
Their flight is abruptly halted when they stumble upon another person on the trail, but the unsettling aura surrounding this individual suggests something deeply unnatural. Picture this, you're cruising down a scenic valley road on your rumbling chopper when a magnificent sight unfolds. A vast herd of bison grazes to either side. Talk about a breathtaking encounter. This couple certainly had a front row seat, but the bike's roar catches the attention of a curious bison, drawn closer to investigate. Perhaps it even admires their ride. As with all good things, the moment was sent, and the couple revs their engine to depart. Their hasty exit seems to spook a few bison just as much as they were startled by the initial encounter. They were lucky to escape without angering the herd. Those majestic beasts are a force in nature not to be trifled with. Venturing alone into an abandoned factory is inherently risky. Unforeseen hazards like structural decay or hidden dangers can lurk within its deteriorating walls. This video exemplifies the potential consequences of solo exploration as the individual encounters an unexpectedly unsettling presence, a costumed figure residing in the building. Panic ensues as the individual attempts to evade pursuit, navigating the perilous terrain to the dilapidated structure. While the motivations behind the figure's presence remain unknown, recent reports reports of disappearances in the area have fueled speculation about a possible connection. This incident serves as a stark reminder to prioritize safety and exercise caution when exploring potentially hazardous environments. The atmosphere surrounding this pub crackles with unsettling energy, so palpable that it drives one member of the Is It Haunted YouTube team to take drastic measures. The eerie journey begins with an unexplained chilling laugh. Mysterious noises seep into EVP recordings, culminating in the fleeting image of a shadow figure caught on camera. The team realizes they aren't alone in this space. The fear peaks when Vicky, overwhelmed by the oppressive energy, chooses self-preservation and opts to leave.
Can you not see that? It just went bright and misty in front of me.
Really?
Yes, really. I am seeing a mist that's lingering around. No one else can see it, just me. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like really emotional, and my heart is pounding.
I think it's going.
Her experience underscores how powerful intuition can be. When a place exudes such a heavy negative aura, sometimes the best choice is to create distance. There is a palpable truth embedded within that unseen energy. Picture a flood so immense that its churning water rises well above the midpoint of your kitchen window. This terrifying scenario sadly isn't just a figment of imagination for residents of Hamburg, Germany. Storm surges like the one captured in this chilling clip, submitted by MC Hamburg, are a recurring threat, plaguing the city multiple times a year. Former Metro Atlanta police officer James Sanders is appealing his termination after an incident that resulted in his dismissal.
How's it going? License and insurance.
The incident involved a traffic stop where Sanders pulled over a car containing 17-year-old boys who allegedly used profanity towards officers. According to the report, Sanders engaged in a verbal exchange with the teenagers, the content of which led to his disciplinary action.
Believe it, but I swear to God I can beat him in basketball. You can't shoot, you still gotta play me. Dude, let me tell you something. I got 2 damn torn up ligaments. I will smoke both of y'all. Y'all can play.
The released body camera footage captures Sanders making statements that were deemed inappropriate by the department, leading to his dismissal. Sanders is currently appealing the decision. In 2009, Zurich police in Switzerland launched an investigation aimed at dismantling illegal marijuana cultivation networks nationwide. During the investigation, they strategically utilized Google Earth to identify potential growing operations. A detective noticed an unusual pattern within a field near Rapperswil, in the northeastern region of Thurgau. Zooming in for closer examination, the officer detected what appeared to be a substantial cannabis plantation concealed within a cornfield adjacent to a farmhouse. This discovery on Google Earth played a pivotal role in the arrests of 16 individuals, the confiscation of 1.1 metric tons of marijuana, and the seizure of approximately $1.1 million in cash. Police reports allege that the drug ring potentially distributed up to 7 tons of marijuana between 2004 and 2008, generating substantial profits. Norbert Glasner, head of Zurich Police's Special Narcotics Unit, described the Google Earth breakthrough as an interesting chance discovery. The cannabis plantation has since been destroyed, as recreational marijuana use remains illegal in Switzerland. 2 friends in East New Britain, Papua New Guinea, experienced a close encounter during a deep-sea dive. Approximately 57 meters below the surface, one diver utilized a plastic bottle in a technique likely intended to attract marine life. Moments later, the diver turned and observed a shark in their vicinity. Fortunately, the shark did not exhibit further interest in the divers and departed the area, leaving both individuals unharmed. While on a safari in South Africa, tourists encountered a lioness who approached their vehicle. The lioness investigated the car, potentially perceiving it as a source of food or novelty. This interaction resulted in visible marks left on the vehicle's rear. As the vehicle moved away, the lioness exhibited chase-in behavior, likely driven by instinctual predatory behavior. While the experience was undoubtedly unexpected and potentially unsettling for those involved, it's important to remember that wild animals have unpredictable behaviors, and interactions should be observed from a safe distance. YouTuber Ali H and his wife Emma find themselves in a disturbing situation. Strange experiences plague them, including Ali capturing the sound of his name being called on a ghost hunting app, and Emma encountering a large shadowy figure.
That thing's massive. That's like 7 feet tall. Babe? What?
The door started like shaking and that one slammed open. The dog started growling and then they got scared. And
What? You...
As tensions rise, Emma experiences a moment of intense fear, leaving Ali searching for answers. Using a spirit box app, Ali attempts to communicate with the unseen force, supposedly learning it wants him to retrieve a buried doll named Mary.
I'm gonna go back to where we buried Mary.
The following day, Ali locates a doll in the forest.
It must be around here somewhere. Oh, there. Holy there's no way. Bro. There's like overgrowth on her and everything. She's right there. Mary's right there.
Listen closely. Faint sounds resembling a young girl's laughter or cries can be heard on the recording.
Patty. What does that mean? What does Patty mean?
While Ali doesn't seem to acknowledge these sounds, viewers may find them unsettling.
She's gonna say one more thing and I'm getting out of here. Like, I don't feel safe here. Mary, come on, communicate.
Regardless of the source of these experiences, it's understandable to feel unnerved by such occurrences. Ultimately, approaching these situations with a critical and cautious lens is crucial. On December 26, 2015, a major storm complex swept across the United States, impacting areas from Dallas, Texas to New England. This system brought together various weather phenomena, including twisters, winter ice storms, blizzards, and floods. The North Texas Tollway Authority, NTTA, traffic cameras in Garland, Texas, captured footage of the storm complex, including the formation of a tornado. The video shows lightning flashes illuminating a white tornado base spreading across the horizon as the storm develops. This incident contains disturbing audio of a mother's distress following the abduction of her daughter. The kidnapping occurred in public view, and a witness captured the mother's anguished reactions on video.
please, help me, please! My daughter just got kidnapped!
The following day, authorities received a tip regarding the suspect and victim's potential whereabouts. Officers responded swiftly and decisively, entering a hotel room with force to apprehend the suspect, who was found naked. The child was located within the room, concealed inside a laundry basket. Video footage from another angle captures the moment of the rescue, and the officers' voices reflect a mix of urgency and relief.
Police department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Break it. Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out! Get on the ground. Shield. Get on the ground! Shield. Blood in bed. Blood in bed, man. Hey, here she is. Got her. We got her. Yes. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Come on. I got her. She's in custody. We have her. We need an EMT. Get call MedStar. Yes. No. Don't worry about your clothes. Don't. We got her. Hold the door. Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off.
Riz, they found her. We have her.
Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen. Just stay there for me, okay? Hey, do me a favor. Can you? This is the father. Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What's this place called?
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites.
Upon finding the child, the suspect, identified as 51-year-old Michael Webb, has been convicted and sentenced to life in prison. This outcome ensures his inability to commit such an act again. This next disturbing clip, submitted by Reddit user 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒚, showcases a TikTok from a mine worker who reveals a truth that might change your perspective on the scariest aspect of mining. While one might anticipate the dangers of working hundreds of feet below the surface, shrouded in absolute darkness, or the sheer amount of dust and debris, this individual uncovers a different kind of terror: giant mine spiders. Brace yourself for a glimpse into the unsettling reality of these colossal arachnids.
Scariest part of working in a mine. The mine spiders.
On the night of April 30th, 2023, an unusual event occurred in Las Vegas. A fireball streaked across the sky, sparking witness reports of an extraterrestrial encounter in a residential backyard.
Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard, and we have a big lot outside, right? Correct?
Okay.
We were working, and we just see in a corner of our eye something fall down from the sky, and it was with light, and when it hit down, it was like a big impact, and we felt it. We felt like an energy, and then we hear like a lot of footsteps near us, and then we have a big equipment, and we see, and there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one inside, and it has big eyes and it's looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
This incident, captured on police body cameras, drew significant public attention. The body cam footage begins with officers responding to a 911 call from a Las Vegas family, claiming something had crashed in their backyard. The witnesses, visibly shaken, described seeing 2 tall figures with peculiar features, raising suspicions of alien visitation.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big truck with lights.
The officers approaching the scene expressed nervousness and disbelief, yet the witnesses' genuine fear remained a point of concern. Further inquiries revealed descriptions of large humanoid creatures exceeding 10 feet in height. The footage then shows the officers cautiously venturing into the backyard to investigate the alleged crash site.
Did you see it? No? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know if there's aliens.
I was with the iPhone. I say, I want to record something.
Where did they go?
Well, they say that, I'm going to show you.
Do you have a dirt backyard? Can you show me if there's a... And I'm sorry, did you see them go anywhere? No, you didn't. Did they probably go that way?
While privacy restrictions blur portions of the footage, the officers' reactions in subsequent drone photos hint at witnessing something unusual. Reports emerged of a fireball being sighted across various locations, including Utah and Reno, with the Las Vegas incident generating the most interest due to the public release of the body cam footage. The circular indentations found in the backyard remained unexplained even after days of investigation by local authorities. Ultimately, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department closed the case despite their initial involvement. The events of that night left a lasting impression on all involved. As the officers departed, one can be heard jokingly advising the family not to call them again in case the 9-foot beings returned.
No, hey. If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that. I'll drive by and wave at you guys. You're on your own, bro. Yeah.
This incident serves as a curious reminder of the unexplained events that can sometimes occur close to our home, prompting questions about the boundaries of our understanding of the world. Venturing into abandoned locations carries inherent dangers, and this chilling video from YouTuber 𝒂𝒓𝒚 highlights a terrifying example. A life-threatening booby trap rigged with a seemingly unassuming house. Thankfully, the explorers were alert enough to spot the dangerous contraption before disaster struck. Viewers have speculated about the motive behind such a sinister act. While the possibility of illegal activity inside the house is worth considering, one cannot dismiss the disturbing prospect that someone might have constructed this trap purely for malicious pleasure. A truly frightening thought. YouTuber 𝒂𝒓𝒚 Paranormal Investigator shares this intriguing footage where a pair of eyes appear to be observing her.
Oh, looks so creepy. What is that? Looks like an eye.
The shadowy presence resembles a dark, shapeless form.
Come on, blink, and I got scared. What is that?
Driven by curiosity, she investigates the source, revealing a phenomenon known as pareidolia, the tendency to perceive familiar patterns in random stimuli.
It's nothing.
While ultimately not of paranormal origin, this specific instance of pareidolia is undeniably unsettling, highlighting its ability to evoke chills and a sense of unease. While attending an accident scene on a highway, a first responder witnessed a new critical situation unfold. Tow trucks were already present at the initial incident, which appeared to be under control. However, a car unexpectedly veered off one of the tow trucks, falling approximately 30 to 40 feet down the road. The first responder reacted swiftly, requesting additional support via their communication system and rushing towards the newly occurred accident. Based on initial observations, the occupants of the car seemed to have survived the crash, but they likely sustained significant injuries. Shrouded in the viral buzz of the Spanish-speaking YouTube world, this image from 𝒂𝒓𝒂𝒓𝒚 raises chilling questions. Is this a ghostly bride clawing their way out of the earth? My attempts to trace its origins hit a dead end, adding to the enigma. Filmed under the cloak of night, a dark-haired figure in a flowing white dress crawls from the ground, her rise accompanied by a spine-tingling rattle. Could this be a macabre wedding among the departed? While more spectral guests are yet to appear, joining this eerie procession is the last thing on my mind. A 2016 BBC News broadcast experienced a brief disruption, leading to a series of unexpected events on air.
Unfortunately, for the last few minutes, we've had to... Problems
coming up. This included technical issues, causing signal interruptions, the activation of emergency alarms, and a brief visual glitch. The broadcast eventually resumed under normal operation.
Hello, I'm David Eads with BBC World News. Our top story.
While the incident was unsettling for viewers and likely unintended programming, the disruption was resolved within a short time frame. Floridians and alligators in their yards go hand in hand, especially near water. But the homeowner in this clip, posted by 𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒚558, decided he'd seen enough and took matters, well, quite literally, into his own hands. Witness the, shall we say, unconventional method he employs to send this unwelcome reptilian guest packing, a mighty yeet back into the lake. On April 4th, 2020, Ernest Wilson used Facebook Live to broadcast a gathering at his home. This event, occurring during the height of the coronavirus pandemic, involved friends participating in a game of hide and seek. During the broadcast, while searching for his hidden friends, Wilson unexpectedly encountered an unfamiliar individual inside his residence. It's worth noting that Wilson had previously communicated a request for attendees to be limited to invited guests only. The footage later shows the unidentified individual entering the home in a subsequent confrontation between Wilson and the intruder. Tragically, this altercation resulted in Wilson being fatally shot at the scene. While seeking respite from urban environments can be appealing, wilderness encounters can pose unexpected risks. In this instance, a camper experienced an unsettling awakening when he unzipped his tent and immediately spotted a large grizzly bear. The bear proceeded to investigate the tent through physical contact, a behavior consistent with a species' known curiosity. It's important to note that such encounters are not uncommon in regions of the United States and Canada where grizzlies reside. Male grizzlies can have remarkable size, weighing up to 1,200 pounds and exceeding 8 feet in height when standing. Fortunately, the individual inside the tent acted quickly, retreating and creating loud noises in an attempt to deter the bear. While revisiting the Oman house, the YouTube team Barrier Beyond encountered a series of unusual occurrences during their investigation. During a tour of the property, faint moaning sounds were heard, and their K2 meter readings fluctuated.
You see that? Do you hear that? Do you guys hear that? I keep hearing weeping, dude.
Are you a human? I mean, are you not a human? Joey! Joey!
Yo, don't scream like that,
Joey!
bro. I'm about to have a...
Human! It's not human!
Utilizing a spirit box communication device, team member Victor captured a female voice.
Oh!
Victor, what?
Dude, I heard a voice in the restroom.
We heard a whisper out here.
Whether this voice held any connection to Sharon Tate remains undetermined. The team also received a written message, the origin of which is unclear.
Get out, I heard that.
Get out, get out. It said right away as soon as I turned it on.
I heard it.
Get out.
Killer. People, my story.
It's important to remember the tragic events that unfolded within these walls, and the lingering impact they may have on interpretations of such experiences. A group of children, seemingly unaware of the danger, approaches a bison. The animal, likely feeling threatened by the growing crowd, becomes increasingly agitated. Unfortunately, the children continue to move closer one by one. The situation escalates when someone panics, causing the group to scatter in a chaotic rush. This triggers the bison's fight or flight response, further amplifying the chaos. It's a crucial reminder to always supervise children around wild animals and teach them about safe interaction with nature. A video uploaded to YouTube by DJ Def Joey on October 29, 2010 offers a deeply personal and unusual narrative. In the video, Joey communicates using American Sign Language with English subtitles, sharing his unconventional decision to exhume his great-grandmother's coffin from a cemetery due to his dissatisfaction with the site's upkeep. In a controversial act, Joey proceeds to open the casket, revealing his grandmother's preserved remains for the camera. He then kisses the corpse multiple times, an action that raises questions about the boundaries of reverence and potentially crosses into disturbing territory. Joey explains that his grandmother passed away on Halloween Eve in 1945, a detail made more significant by his own birth, occurring 8 years later. Though insulting to many viewers, Joey's actions suggest a profound and personal relationship with his ancestry and a commitment to honoring that bond, regardless of societal norms. This footage, shared by Reddit user Green Snakes, originates from a Vietnam War museum presentation. It reveals a series of horrifying traps designed to maim and impede enemies through the strategic use of spikes.
Sọc vô cành sườn luôn.
Rồi con đây chung hôm trong mặt giống trong đầu, còn đây chung hôm trong là khối sâu khoảng 1 mét thôi. Thì khi đối phương càng dài sơi rất phải rớt xuống dính luôn. Trong này làm giảm sức ăn đối phương, một người dính từ 2 đến 3 ngày đến trạm cưa phẫu thuật mới lấy được. Mỗi trong đường móc câu hết nha, dính vô vậy lấy ra rất khó. Phải đem trạm cưa phẫu thuật mới lấy được. Còn đây là trong cần tối, trong gầy như này. Cho nên phương đứa bên nào đánh cái đầu hết, đứa này kia bỏ qua đồng hàng lại, khi được rớt này kia bỏ qua liền.
The sheer effectiveness of these brutal devices is deeply unsettling, making it easy to imagine the agonizing pain inflicted on unsuspecting victims there. A seemingly idyllic day for a fisherman in Florida took a thrilling turn when he encountered a bull shark on the end of his line. Sensing a significant weight tugging at his fishing rod, he quickly began recording the struggle.
Alright. We got a shark here. I'm trying to get vertical on him so he doesn't cut me off with his tail.
The powerful shark fought fiercely, pulling the fisherman's line and forcing him to maneuver his kayak in the water to keep up.
Fighting sea monsters. God dang, this guy's pulling. I gotta sit down. I came for a fight. That's what I got.
Emboldened by the experience, the fisherman lowered his camera into the water, attempting to capture a close-up view of the predator.
Nothing better than getting a workout on a kayak.
Fortunately, despite the shark's growing frustration, the fisherman remained unharmed. He continued to attempt reeling the shark closer to his kayak.
Alright. Took a bite out of my kayak.
But as a surge of adrenaline kicked in, he opted for a swift retreat, paddling back to safety as quickly as possible. This video, shared by Redditor 𝒐𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒔, originates from a high school's night security guard and has sparked debate online. The footage shows a dog appearing to react to something unseen, prompting viewers to question whether students were present after hours or the building might harbor a paranormal presence. The security guard's decision not to investigate further has fueled speculation within the comments section. While the video's authenticity remains unclear, it highlights the intriguing ability of animals to react to stimuli that humans might miss, leaving the source of the dog's behavior open to interpretation. Even after an animal's life is ended, certain health risks can persist. In this instance, a family discovered an abscess while preparing a holiday ham. Abscesses are pockets of pus caused by a localized bacterial infection, indicating the animal may have been unwell before processing. Pus contains dead immune cells, bacteria, and tissue debris, a byproduct of the body's response to the infection. This type of contamination is undesirable for consumption. It's advisable for the family to seek a refund or replacement for their purchase. MYUU experienced a remarkable moment when he revisited the truck where he endured 6 harrowing days after a road accident.
Oh my God, how lucky I truly am to be alive. I had even been contemplating, amputating both my legs myself just to crawl out of there.
His ordeal began when his truck veered off an Indiana road, ending up concealed beneath a bridge.
I was just yelling, please somebody help me, somebody call 911, just over and over and over. It was tough being under there for the 6 days, and I'm hearing hundreds of thousands of cars driving over me every day.
He survived the crash and subsequent entrapment by drinking rainwater.
I was able to make a makeshift funnel out of my sunroof visor and use that to kind of drink out of.
Finally, his ordeal ended when 2 individuals searching for a fishing spot stumbled upon the wreckage.
We got medics coming, okay? Don't worry about nothing.
In my brain, I still hadn't processed that they were real. So I just kept asking them that. Are you real?
Ree revealed that after a week of severe pain and enduring cold temperatures, he had nearly lost hope.
My leg was essentially crushed by the weight of the motor pushing back into the dashboard and into the support pillar.
Left leg stuck under the A pillar. Yep. And then right leg stuck in between steering shaft and all that.
He was reunited with his rescuers and is currently learning to walk again. Ree, who also received a new car, revisited the junkyard to see his old truck, a reminder of the near-fatal incident and his remarkable survival.
Look at the seat where I sat for 6 days.
This footage, shared by Anthem the cat, showcases a colossal python sporting a decidedly prominent bulge in its stomach, hinting at a recent and substantial meal. The size of the bulge suggests it could easily have swallowed anything from a plump pig to a full-grown goat. While the python appears currently restrained or confined, one can't help but wonder what other prey it might encounter and potentially consume if it were to escape. This video depicts a typical traffic junction with drivers waiting for the signal to change. However, a truck driver positioned behind the car with a dash cam appears impatient and attempts to cut ahead by switching lanes. Unfortunately, their maneuver fails due to limited space, and they are forced to wait for traffic to clear. This abrupt lane change attracts the attention of a nearby police vehicle. The officers initiate a traffic stop, likely due to observing the truck driver's disregard for traffic regulations. In this instance, a moment of impatience likely resulted in consequences for the driver. Surveillance footage from Redlands, California captures two separate incidents involving break-ins at private residence. In the first video, individuals approach a home, with one person using a flashlight to observe the interior. The second video shows a group entering a residence after breaking a window.
Since January 22nd, we've had increasing reports of residential burglaries, all with basically the same MO, window smashes and door kicks on rear doors.
Redlands Police Department spokesperson Carl Baker highlights an increase in break-ins occurring between 3:30 and 7 p.m. He notes the involvement of potentially well-organized and experienced individuals, potentially linked to criminal groups known as South American theft groups, previously encountered by law enforcement.
We do believe that the group operates with a lookout who parks a car nearby and alerts their group if they see somebody coming home.
Former Los Angeles County Sheriff Jim McDonnell acknowledges a history of encountering these groups operating across the country.
South American theft groups, also known as crime tourists or Chilean tourist burglars, but they're transnational gangs, and they come into this country or many other countries around the world as well on 90-day visas and take advantage of our systems and our laws.
He references similar theft rings in Orange County with identical methods.
They target wealthy households. They often use rental cars that fit into the neighborhood that they're going to be stealing from. Oftentimes they'll pre-stage a car there with cameras on the car to be able to watch the house and get a pattern of life for the residents so they know when you're going to be gone, how long you're going to be gone.
McDonnell emphasizes the importance of community vigilance, encouraging residents to be observant of unfamiliar vehicles and to maintain communication with neighbors. He acknowledges the limited individual preventative measures against such organized criminal activity.
They go literally all over the world, but we're particularly attractive because of the way the laws are here today. They know if they come in, they can do whatever they're going to do. They're going to probably be released on bail or without bail, and then they're in the wind.
Okay, come forward. What we're going to do, we're going to get out of signed and collapse zone.
Fire and Rescue NSW FRNSW crews continue operations at the site of a major fire in Surrey Hills that occurred on the afternoon of May 25, 2023. The blaze, which reached a 10th alarm level at its peak, resulted in the destruction of two multi-story buildings on Randall Street. over 120 firefighters and 30 fire trucks from various Sydney stations battled the flames throughout the night to contain and extinguish the fire. Their efforts successfully saved neighboring residential apartments and office buildings across the street. While the fire is now extinguished, a small crew remains on site to monitor for potential reignitions. They are being aided by FRNSW's drones, remotely piloted aircraft systems, in identifying potential areas of concern. The fire caused significant structural collapse at the site. Engineers and other experts are currently assessing the stability of the remaining building structures. An exclusion zone has been established around the fire scene and is expected to remain in place for at least 7 days. This displacement affects at least 50 nearby residents.
See, ignition started to occur, but fortunately the operations of firefighters, their magnificent effort has got in and able to contain this fire to that building or area of origin and saving this building. There's still a bit of damage, but quite fortunate that we didn't have 2 buildings or 3 buildings on fire.
Located in the UK, 𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒚 Bridge is about to deliver a disappearing act. YouTuber Andrew Duffy is here with his friend and his brother Callum when one of them vanishes.
Guys, let's go, Cal. Let's go, bro. You ain't getting no offering from me. You ain't getting no offering from the boys tonight.
Not today, man.
At first, they think he's joking around.
Are you pulling a prank?
Are you pulling pudding?
We've got to find Callum, bro. Callum!
Where is he, man?
I don't know, bro. Callum!
Right behind us.
But once they do find him after a long search, they realize something dark must have happened.
Bro, what you doing?
Is that you?
We've just been looking for you. We was on the bridge and then you're not here. What's going on?
You're on about. I've been here the entire time.
What?
What do you mean?
Bridge. You know, you're not getting anything, and then you're not there. We turned around. We thought.
Is Callum gaslighting them, or did he somehow lose time and memory?
Where have you been? Just here the entire time. What do you remember then?
We've just been stood there with you. We walked in here.
It's hard to tell what happened here. My theory is that since they had nothing to offer the 𝒂𝒂💏, it took Callum's memory as an offering instead. There is currently no information available regarding the victim's injuries in a robbery that occurred in Everett. During the incident, individuals stole jewelry, a cell phone, and ransacked the bedroom. The perpetrators reportedly left the scene within 2 minutes. On November 22, 2023, Seattle police, with air support from the King County Sheriff's Office, apprehended a suspect involved in a reported earlier drive-by shooting. The incident began shortly after 2 p.m. when officers located a stolen vehicle matching the description of a car involved in the shooting. The vehicle fled at high speed after officers attempted a traffic stop. The pursuit was terminated using a pit maneuver, and the male driver was apprehended without injury. A female passenger was identified and released. officers recovered multiple firearms from the vehicle and 3 dogs present were unharmed. The 32-year-old male suspect faces potential charges related to the drive-by shooting, eluding police, and possessing a stolen vehicle. The historic Jefferson Hotel holds a reputation for being haunted, and Room 19 adds to its mystique. This footage, shared in the hotel's official YouTube channel, captures an intriguing moment within the room. As the women enter, a paranormal device activates.
Okay, so you'll see us right there. We're coming in, and then that's going off too.
A fleeting shadow then crosses a doorway, seemingly crouching down.
And then you'll see it. And it, like, you see how it's big and then it gets small?
Without further context or additional footage of the room's layout, it's challenging to determine the source of the shadow. While the possibility of a paranormal explanation exists, it's equally plausible that the shadow originates from a source within the room itself. In 2019, a U.S. Army unit deployed in Afghanistan encountered an improvised explosive device, IED, while traveling by road for a key leader engagement. The blast impacted the front of the vehicle, causing it to overturn. Fortunately, no personnel were injured in the incident.
Get off of me! Holy God damn it! All okay up there? Yeah, I just... Hey, holy fuck! Everybody good back there? Yeah. On for room for another half mile. All right. I'm calling out, bud. Get out of the truck. Take your weapons. Whoa. Open your door. Oh, fuck. The door ain't open. We gotta get out. Everybody get out. Secure your weapons. Get out of the gunner's hatch. Roger. We're working on it. Secure.
A fire broke out in a warehouse containing electronic appliances after an ignited firecracker entered the building. While children were playing with firecrackers nearby, one firecracker is believed to have been kicked into the warehouse, igniting the stored items. Upon discovering the fire, the manager opened the warehouse door but found the storeroom fully engulfed in flames. Emergency services responded and extinguished the fire. This fireworks mishap occurred in downtown Los Angeles. As depicted in the video, the firework veered toward a unit within the building. Subsequently, the sound of glass shattering can be heard.
My brother came over to watch the fireworks in DT, LA.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my God.
Dude, that went in the building.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, the unit was unoccupied. The broken fragments then descended onto a car parked below. This TikTok, shared by Nicole10711, offers a behind-the-scenes tour of a Warner Brothers film set.
This is the stage where they filmed The Conjuring, and here's the hole in the stage that we made, but they also had one in The Conjuring. And a paranormal investigator actually went down here and investigated and heard her name being called. And it's really creepy.
While Nicole likely wasn't aware during filming, viewers noticed a pair of glowing eyes peering back from within the set. The source of the reflection is unclear. It could be exposed metal catching the light, or perhaps something else entirely. The internet offers a vast collection of unsettling and disturbing videos, but this particular footage takes the unsettling nature to a new level. In it, two brothers explore their backyard with a flashlight when an unexpected object moves through the darkness seemingly on its own. Unfortunately, the flashlight beam soon illuminates a masked figure lurking behind a corner, prompting the terrified children to flee for safety. While the potential exists for this to be a harmless prank, the circumstances create a serious safety concern that should be addressed in the interest of the children's well-being. This video takes place in St. Peter's, Russia. It shows a family celebrating the baptism of Jesus, where they submerge themselves 3 times in the holes of icy water. Unfortunately, they chose to make a hole in a river where it bends. The mother was immediately swept away by a current that was moving 10 feet per second. Her husband attempted to help her, but immediately he felt the strength of the current. Divers are sent to find her, but what they found was her dead body about 1 kilometer away.
Ребята, ушла быстрее! Быстрее все сюда! Все сюда! О! Туда, Юра! Юра, туда!
This news footage, shared by FinFlame, highlights a significant development in Germany, where prosecutors are relentlessly pursuing legal action against individuals linked to the atrocities of the Holocaust. One such individual facing trial is 93-year-old Oscar Groening.
Former Nazi went on trial charged with 300,000 counts of accessory to murder. German prosecutors are pursuing more than a dozen aging Nazis under a new legal theory that death camp workers can be held accountable for the Holocaust even if they didn't murder anyone with their own hands.
He maintains that despite his role, he did not directly commit any acts of murder. Nonetheless, he stands accused of 300,000 counts of accessory to murder, underscoring the unwavering pursuit of justice even decades after these horrific crimes. The video showcases the impressive abilities of Canine Endo, a highly trained police dog, as he assists in apprehending a suspect accused of armed carjacking. After the suspect abandons the vehicle and attempts to flee, Canine Endo utilizes his exceptional sense of smell to track him, despite the complex mix of scents in the environment.
Don't let us do, huh?
His pursuit leads through a wooded area and behind a dumpster, eventually resulting in the suspect's location and subsequent arrest. The successful outcome demonstrates the valuable partnership between law enforcement and highly trained canine units.
Be super careful, okay? Because someone's running my stop sign!
𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚, a school bus driver for the Combined Christian School Transportation Association, expresses frustration at the increasing number of drivers who disregard her bus's flashing red lights and stop sign. Despite these visible warnings intended to ensure children's safety, many vehicles continue to drive through the intersection. In one incident, 3 vehicles disregarded the signals in succession.
There's a child right there. School buses are carrying our most precious cargo.
Judy has resorted to recording these violations on her cell phone. Her recordings show cars passing illegally, even as the stop sign is extended and she sounds the horn. Footage from other areas, including Florida and Washington State, demonstrates the severity of this problem and highlights near-miss incidents involving children. Judy's bus company transports 900 students daily, with frequent violations occurring despite the risks.
I just look both ways and run.
There they go again!
While disregarding school bus signals carries a hefty fine and demerit points, law enforcement cannot monitor every intersection. An incident involving an Aurora police officer, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒚, sparked controversy in 1993. On March 29th, other officers from the Aurora Police Department responded to a report of a running police vehicle with an unconscious officer behind the wheel. Upon arriving at the scene, they found 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒚 unresponsive and transported him by ambulance. This response, including the presence of multiple emergency vehicles, drew attention and raised questions about how the situation was handled compared to potential civilian encounters.
We'll come off once we start moving.
No, we're good.
Okay.
It's all off.
All right, we're ready to move.
Got it?
Yeah.
Did you guys check Cincinnati at all?
Concerns were raised about 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒚's access to his service weapon while incapacitated. Footage shows officers securing his belongings, including the weapon, upon his removal from the vehicle.
Captain said just give it all to Lieutenant.
The first officer on the scene prioritized treating the situation as a medical emergency. This decision, along with a lack of a DUI investigation and blood alcohol test, fueled public perception that the officer received preferential treatment compared to potential civilian encounters. 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒚 ultimately faced a suspension and demotion as disciplinary measures. The lack of further legal action remains a point of contention within the community. YouTuber Jay, known for the Journey as the Destination channel, returns to the swamp of Three Bulls Run after discovering unusual structures previously. His nighttime exploration takes an unexpected turn as he encounters various stimuli in the isolated environment.
I now have a picture.
Bodies below.
Bodies below me? Were you buried here?
You must leave.
I must leave? You don't like having visitors then?
He receives an unsettling message on an unidentified app and hears the sound of a vehicle driving through the area late at night. The vehicle's erratic behavior, including stopping and playing music, prompts Jay to seek cover. When the car finally departs, he discovers another unsettling detail near his vehicle.
This wasn't like this when I headed back there. This tree lay. What the is that? Obviously it just came off of up there.
Feeling fortunate to avoid harm, Jay concludes his exploration and returns home. This one isn't necessarily scary, but damn it, it is wholesome. Police body cam footage shows a police officer saving a raccoon whose head was stuck in a jar. What a hero. In this footage, we witness a FedEx delivery person making an attempt to deliver a package to the homeowner. As he approaches the residence, his attention is drawn to a dog barking in his direction. Nervously, he asks the homeowner whether he could temporarily place the package in the car trunk, expressing his apprehension about the dog. Without hesitation, the homeowner graciously takes the package and brings it to the front door. Expressing gratitude, the FedEx employee thanks the homeowner and resumes his delivery duties. This video demonstrates the impressive abilities of a highly trained police dog during a routine vehicle check. The dog's keen sense of smell leads to the detection of concealed illicit substances, potentially drugs. While the quantity of substances found may be small, this incident reinforces the value of trained canine units in law enforcement efforts to maintain public safety. How do you view the role of canine units in policing efforts? YouTuber team thefeartales documented their overnight stay on the Corpus shipwreck. During their investigation, unusual occurrences unfolded, including the illumination of a flashlight seemingly without human intervention.
Use your energy and do it fast.
Uncle.
Uncle?
Again.
Who's uncle?
The team attempted to stop the phenomenon, but it continued.
Could you stop playing about with the torch, please? We get the message now.
Some of the team members reported feeling unwell, leading to speculation about potential causes.
Stop it.
I'm outside.
Yeah, and you're trying to make me feel dizzy, so step back. Now. I feel dizzy.
He felt sick earlier when he got on.
Yeah, that's right, it's trying to affect us.
A YouTube video captured by Van Totsky in the Philippines shows a close call between his vehicle and a pedestrian walking on the road. The video also shows a near miss between a loose dog and another vehicle. It's important for pedestrians to use designated walkways whenever possible to ensure their safety and the safety of others. This includes keeping dogs leashed and under control to prevent them from entering traffic. Specific legal requirements regarding pedestrian and animal behavior on roadways may vary by location. During a routine patrol amidst the vast expanse of the ocean, vigilant U.S. Coast Guard officers disrupt the tranquil seas with a startling discovery. A mysterious object emerges from the depths, the shadowy form of a submarine.
𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚! That's gonna be hard to get on! 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚!
Recognizing the potential threat, the Coast Guard officers strategically approach the unusual vessel. Driven by a sense of duty, they decide to intercept and investigate the suspected cartel submarine. In a thrilling sequence of events, a brave Coast Guard officer leaps from the patrol boat onto the fleeing submarine. The patrol vessel and submarine engage in a suspenseful chase across the water. Undeterred, officers continue their pursuit and board the vessel, only to encounter a sealed entrance. Footage captures the determination of the Coast Guard as they demand access to the submarine. The tense standoff reaches a climax as the door finally opens, revealing a suspect. The officers swiftly apprehend the individual, unveiling a cartel operation involved in illicit drug smuggling activities. YouTuber Dylan Corcoran documents his nighttime exploration of Purgatory Road, an area known for unexplained phenomena. The video captures a range of unsettling sounds, including voices and other unidentifiable noises.
Hello? Guys, I just heard a whistle in the woods to the right. Was that you?
Betsy.
Betsy.
As Dylan notices a figure approaching in the darkness, speculation arises about its identity.
No way. I swear to God.
Due to the low light conditions, it's impossible to determine the figure's nature definitively.
It's on the SD card. So I'm from the 1700s. I just saw a shadow walking towards me. Bro.
Potentially.
The video has sparked online discussions, with some viewers suggesting the possibility of a shadow figure. The YouTube team Explore Beyond investigates the former hospital known for its alleged haunted activity. During their exploration, they enter room 7 and use an Estes method communication device.
Move away from the ball, please. You can touch it again after.
Okay.
Thank you.
You said you can touch it again after.
Just can't say that. Is this she said you think Thomas?
The experience evokes emotional responses from the team, particularly when a team member relays a message suggesting a sense of need or longing.
To me before. Can you remember me? Wow. That's dark.
K2.
K2 again. Mommy.
That sounded like a child as well. I heard that myself.
While various interpretations of the events exist, the team's experience highlights the potential for empathy and compassion when encountering emotionally charged situations, regardless of the source.
Hey! Hey! Get out of your house! We gotta get you out! Hey, come on! We gotta come out!
A fire broke out at a 2-story residence in Waupun, Wisconsin. Deputy Derek Rerold from the Fond du Lac Sheriff's Office noticed smoke and flames emanating from the building while on patrol. He alerted the County Communications Center, which received multiple simultaneous 911 calls reporting the fire.
Hey! Hey! Get out of your house! We gotta get you out!
2 occupants were trapped inside due to heavy smoke and flames blocking the exits. Deputy Rerold assisted them to safety until firefighters arrived.
There's 2 people in the house.
County Sheriff 61. Passerby is reporting.
Hey, come on, we gotta come out! I'm gonna break the window, okay? You gotta come out!
151.
We gotta come out a window, you can't go out that way! You need to get out! We gotta get you out!
Number 78.
You can't get out that way! Come on, come over here! I'm gonna break the window, watch out! You gotta get out! No! I'm breaking the window. Is that the only door? Where's the door? You gotta get out this way then. Then I gotta break the window. No, there's too much smoke over there. I have to get you out. I have to. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't let you get hurt. You gotta get out. Cause it's so bad on that side. I can't let that happen. The black smoke is horrible. This house catches on fire, or is anybody else in here? No. All right. I gotta get you out. I'm sorry, but this is horrible.
Where's my dog?
Get your dog and come on out.
You're just waiting.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna carry you out.
No, I'm sipping up board. Give me the chair.
I want to carry. We gotta get him out of here.
Just wait a minute. Give me my cane.
Dad, what happened?
The house is on fire on this side. You gotta get him out of here. Come on.
No,
Break this fucking thing.
I know.
How is the house on fire?
I don't know. I don't know that, but this is so bad on this side.
What happened?
Something's on fire and all the machinery on that side, right by the.
Oh, there's two doors. God damn it.
Tiara,
Where is it?
Crackle!
What?
Girls, come!
Come on.
Sorry, you just called me.
I know.
Crackle! Come here, baby!
I got it here.
Tiara, come!
Come here.
Tiara, come! Tiara!
Tiara, come here!
Tiara, baby, come here! Come here, baby!
Come on, Tiara.
Come here, baby!
Come on.
Dad, get in my car!
The car's over there. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm going to shade.
Upon arrival, crews extinguished the blaze, which originated from the garage and spread to the house and attic. This firefighting effort lasted approximately 5 hours. The fire, deemed non-suspicious, is believed to have started from a lawnmower parked near the garage entry door. The fire caused significant damage, rendering the entire structure a total loss. One resident, a 66-year-old male, sustained minor injuries, but received medical attention at the scene.
You're choking?
During a patrol on Interstate 20 in Texas, Mansfield police officer Chad Stevens noticed a vehicle swerving in the left lane with hazard lights activated. Observing these signs of potential distress, Officer Stevens activated his emergency lights and approached the vehicle, which subsequently pulled over onto the shoulder. Upon exiting the vehicle, the driver, identified as Stephanie, appeared to be in distress.
You're choking? Turn around. Turn around.
Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Officer Stevens administered the Heimlich maneuver to Stephanie.
Hold on, sit down. Sit down on the wall. Sit right here. Sit right here. Stay.
I was looking for anybody.
Okay.
Since, I got onto the...
Okay. What I want you to do is lean against this wall. We're going to sit right here for a minute. Is that what it was, your gum?
Yeah, somebody swerved in front of me and I got scared. I couldn't find a cop, tried to cough it up.
Stephanie later expressed her gratitude to the officer for his assistance. In his 12 years with the Mansfield Police Department, Officer Stevens noted that this was the first time he had to perform the Heimlich maneuver on duty. YouTuber Ian, known for his Midwest Ghost Hunter channel, explores the Vicksburg Cemetery, known for its reputation of paranormal activity. He uses audio equipment to capture sounds during his visit, including unexplained noises along the path.
Alright, I'm just gonna kneel for a second. Oh, dude. Okay, that's not normal.
He utilizes a spirit box communication device, asking questions and interpreting the audio output.
Could you walk towards me?
While the sounds are enhanced, their origin and interpretation remain undetermined. He encounters a damaged tombstone and inquires about the events that transpired.
What happened? Is it vandalized? Whoa.
Receiving an unintelligible response, he repeats his request and the device produces another sound which he interprets as a name.
Your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my.
He examines another tombstone and interprets another sound as a self-introduction.
Oh, whoa, whoa. What the that?
He links his interpretation to the name previously obtained from the device.
Buried here? Whoa, I just heard your voice. Ida. Oh my. Her name is Ida. And
While incidents involving police use of force are not new, each case raises questions about potential preventative measures and de-escalation tactics. In May of 2020, a police pursuit in Indianapolis resulted in the death of 21-year-old Jason Reed. Footage from the incident reveals the driver stating, "I'm not pulling over, bro," despite police instructions. This exchange precedes a high-speed car chase. Reed continued to live stream the incident on Facebook, commenting on the situation and disregarding pleas for caution from viewers.
Uh-oh, did I lose his ass? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! You're not finna catch me, I'll go! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! I'm not going to jail today! No, sir! You gotta catch me, baby! I'm not going.
He briefly evaded police and shared his address, requesting help from those nearby. After stopping his vehicle, Reed fled on foot. Shortly after, the sound of gunshots can be heard in the recording. Police maintained that Reed fired first, which led to officers returning fire and ultimately causing his death. In this video uploaded to and covered by YouTube channel Fact Faction, a mother from Alabama was looking to have some relaxing time by the pool with her young ones, but it turned into a terrifying incident she would never forget. Take a look. The mother was reading while her sons were having fun before a big cracking commotion was heard. One of the boys shouts, "Mom, run," as a tree splits and falls into the yard. The mother jumps and narrowly escapes with not even a second to spare. She stares in disbelief, knowing if that tree had landed on her, she would have been a goner.
To her children.
Thank God she got out of the way. In an unexpected development, a suspect staged a dramatic scene from police custody while wearing handcuffs. Despite being temporarily detained, the suspect managed to break free and flee from officers on foot. The suspect then entered a red vehicle through the window, and the vehicle promptly sped away before officers could intervene. This video shows a bull sizing up a parked car and exhibiting signs of agitation. When the driver attempts to leave, the bull charges and likely damages the vehicle's bumper.
Car move. Go. Go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Yep.
After the first car departs, the bull shifts its attention to another vehicle, creating a potentially dangerous situation for the driver of the silver car. Surveillance footage from a prison facility captured a potential escape attempt by inmates. The video showed several individuals attempting to squeeze through a barrier, potentially with the intention of escaping. 4 individuals managed to pass through the barrier before authorities intervened. A 5th individual was apprehended while attempting the same maneuver. This video, originally shared on YouTube channels The 3X and The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Network, features a scene where a woman reacts with visible fear after looking into a mirror.
Okay, I can hear my mom. She's freaking out. I don't know what's happening. Mom, what? What? My eyes! I don't see anything. Mom, look at me. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's there.
Her eyes subsequently appear altered in the reflection.
Nothing's there. there? Just look. What do you mean? Mom! Oh my, no, look at me, look. What is Oh, it's okay. It's not there, it's not there. It's only in the mirror. It's not there. It's only in the mirror.
The video suggests that this alteration might be connected to a mysterious entity previously observed outside the home.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
The entity's appearance and the altered reflection lead the narrator to speculate about possible paranormal occurrences. The video concludes by suggesting that the situation has become dangerous. While fishing in the upper reaches of the Kanagawa River in Misaki-cho, Fuyuki City, Japan, Masayuki Matsuyama encountered a formidable force in nature. While scouting for a prime fishing spot along the river, Matsuyama was briefly impeded when he stumbled upon a particularly promising location. However, his progress was abruptly halted when he encountered an unexpected visitor, a Usuri brown bear. Reacting swiftly, Matsuyama bravely confronted the bear, delivering a forceful kick to its snout and issuing 2 loud shouts. Startled by Matsuyama's defiance, the bear retreated to the surrounding woods, allowing Matsuyama to escape unscathed and share his harrowing tale. A devastating house fire engulfed the 800 block of Hardin Street in Columbia. Swift action by firefighters swiftly brought the blaze under control within minutes of their arrival. While no human casualties were reported, tragically, 1 beloved pet dog perished in the flames, as confirmed by fire officials. A terrifying ordeal in Wichita, Kansas ended with a sigh of relief as a young child was successfully rescued from a stolen car. The incident unfolded in front of a liquor store where a carjacker targeted what he believed to be an empty vehicle. However, unknown to the perpetrator, a 6-year-old child was inside. Thankfully, law enforcement didn't initiate a high-speed chase, recognizing the potential danger to the child. Instead, they strategically alerted the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, anticipating the suspect's potential escape route across state lines. This foresight proved crucial. Officers lining the I-35 interstate spotted the vehicle and swiftly apprehended the suspect. The dramatic moment of the arrest was captured on video, showcasing the tense moments before the child's safe recovery. Adding another layer to the emotional roller coaster, the rescued child reportedly uttered the chilling words, "I don't think that's my daddy," upon being brought to safety. This statement underscores the trauma the child endured during the ordeal. This video circulating on Snapchat has captured everyone's attention. It shows 2 young girls from Georgia encountering a menacing clown outside their apartment building. The unsettling footage depicts the clown not only following them home, but also seemingly brandishing a knife before they flee. This incident isn't an isolated event. Georgia has witnessed a surge in disturbing reports of clowns attempting to lure children into wooded areas. The situation escalated to the point where a local school, fearing for student safety, implemented a lockdown due to these clown sightings. In Mexico, encounters with matones, local thugs can send chills down your spine.
Tú es... ¿Mande? A soda?
This dense video captures a harrowing experience for Sandra and Roger. Their routine drive turns dangerous when a man in a blue hoodie, the very image of a street tough, blocks their path. He brazenly demands money for passage, creating a pivotal moment of fear and defiance. With steel nerves, their driver refuses to give in to the extortion. In a daring act of courage, they push past the thug, accelerating away without hesitation. But the tension lingers. As the car speeds off, the enraged thug retaliates in frustration, hurling rocks in a desperate attempt to intimidate them.
He's throwing a rock. He's throwing a rock right now.
We need to find it. Is this, because there has to be a leak. That was pretty shady.
This encounter offers a chilling glimpse into the realities of bullying on Mexican streets, showcasing the importance of courage and quick thinking when faced with threats. What secrets lurk beneath the ocean's surface? While testing out his new GoPro, a kayaker captured a chilling encounter with an unknown sea creature. Watch closely beyond the ripples. A shadowy form emerges. Its dark shape moves furtively before vanishing into the depths, leaving questions swirling in its wake. The man ponders the possibilities. Could this be the ghostly silhouette of a great white shark or the powerful bulk of an orca whale? Perhaps it's something more familiar, like a playful otter or a sleek seal. The sheer size difference between these creatures adds to the unease. Out here, alone on the vast ocean, the imagination can run wild. Though the creature never resurfaces, the encounter hangs in the air. This brief yet suspenseful GoPro footage leaves us with a lingering question. What else might be waiting below, ready for an even closer encounter the next time? In Grand Prairie, a split-second decision changed everything. Dashcam footage reveals the tense climax of a dramatic police pursuit.
He's at a dead end. He's at a dead end. He's dead end. He's at a dead end. He has a gun.
After a heart-pounding chase through a residential neighborhood, the driver of a pickup truck abruptly stops, jumps out, and assumes a shooting stance. For the pursuing officer, it's a moment of life or death urgency. Officer Payne had to make a critical choice: use lethal force or risk his own life. With lightning-fast reflexes and honed instincts, he assessed the situation even in the darkness. He realized the suspect wasn't holding a gun. Instead of firing, Payne made a decision that saved a life. He unleashed his canine partner 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚. True to his training, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚 swiftly subdued the suspect, binding his hands and causing him to drop his weapons, a pocket knife and a flashlight. Grand Prairie Police Chief Steve D. hailed Officer Payne's actions, recognizing the incredible judgment and restraint he demonstrated under intense pressure. This footage serves as a powerful reminder of the split-second decisions officers face and the importance of skilled training and quick thinking. If you're ever in Reykjavik, prepare for the unexpected. Even traffic cones might be people in disguise. This strange incident, captured on video by the Reykjavik Police Department in August 2018, will make you scratch your head in confusion. Imagine this: traffic grinds to a halt as two seemingly random individuals block two lanes of cars, defying all traffic laws and basic common sense. Even as the light changes, the first two cars remain frozen, inches from the unmoving figures. Other pedestrians casually cross, casting curious glances but not intervening. Cars stack up behind the standstill, and then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the pair abandons their post, jogging away with mischievous smiles. Freeway speed traps, every reckless driver's nightmare. While some drivers have a sixth sense for spotting radar traps, others, like this white BMW driver, seem blissfully unaware of the dangers ahead. This is a 55-mile-per-hour zone, but our BMW enthusiast is cruising well over 70, carelessly weaving between lanes like it's their personal racetrack. Talk about a recipe for disaster, but fate has a funny way of catching up with you. Little does this driver know, a speed-checking police officer is positioned mere feet away. Oblivious to the trap, the driver hits the gas and, well, that's when the realization hits. Too late. The radar has done its job and those flashing police sirens confirm the worst. Busted. Let this be a cautionary tale. Thinking you're above the law on the freeway will often lead to a humbling roadside chat with the authorities. This chilling encounter highlights the terrifying randomness of danger. A simple traffic jam transforms into a nightmare for this unsuspecting couple. Suddenly, a man appears, aggressively demanding they exit the car. His accomplice, brandishing a gun, reveals the true nature of the threat: a carjacking in progress. Amidst rising panic, the driver freezes, fear paralyzing him even as the attackers pry open the door. His partner lets out a terrified scream, but in a stroke of luck, traffic clears just in time. Seizing the moment, the driver floors it, escaping the grasp of the carjackers. During a ghost hunting expedition in a cemetery, YouTuber Small Shadow Hunter captured footage using an infrared camera. The video suggests the presence of a figure moving through the area. In a closer examination, the figure appears to briefly become stationary in one location. With the footage edited for enhanced contrast, the figure becomes slightly more distinct. Would you be willing to stay overnight in a haunted castle? The YouTube team from 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔 attempted it, but the night took a sinister turn.
2, 3.
Oh my God, I thought I saw a man standing behind me.
There seemed to be a presence lurking behind him, though its identity remained unclear.
Oh, hell no.
It might have been a shadowy figure, but it's difficult to confirm. One thing is certain, that eerie presence was definitely observing him. On February 15, 2024, a powerful explosion that sent a fireball into the air was reported at about 7 a.m. in the 1100 block on North Alameda Street. Firefighters initially responded to the location near a truck yard next to a residential neighborhood after a call about the truck fire. About 6 minutes later, 9 firefighters who were putting out the fire were injured when one of the truck's 2 compressed natural gas tanks exploded. At least 2 firefighters were hospitalized in critical condition. Everyday dashcams across the globe capture a diverse range of experiences, encompassing the heartwarming, the mundane, and the truly horrifying. This particular footage depicts a terrifying near miss, showcasing the swift reflexes of drivers who narrowly escape a bomb blast. An unexpected projectile rockets into a nearby building, shattering the silence and showering the surroundings with debris. Faced with this sudden life-threatening situation, drivers react with impressive agility. They swerve their vehicles away from the danger zone, securing their safety within seconds. It's an experience few individuals ever encounter. Could you imagine yourself possessing such lightning-fast reaction times? While the events we are about to explore took place on May 2nd, 2022 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, their inclusion in this video is due to the release of a captivating 30-minute body camera recording this year. This footage casts light on the harrowing events of that day. The video commences with officers responding to a 911 call placed by Charles Bradley, a 75-year-old veteran of the Vietnam War. The distress in Bradley's voice was undeniable as he asserted that he had discovered his wife deceased within their home. However, as the call progressed, Bradley's words took a disturbing turn, hinting at the possibility of his own involvement. Charles Bradley was not simply any elderly individual, he was a veteran of the Vietnam War, a person who had personally witnessed the horrors of combat. Over time, the emotional scars of the battlefield had inflicted a significant toll on his mental well-being, manifesting as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Those who were familiar with him spoke of the nightmares that plagued him and the flashbacks that transported him back to the jungles of Vietnam. Upon arrival at Bradley's residence, officers encountered an atmosphere thick with tension. The front door swung open, revealing a visibly distraught Bradley, tears streaming down his face. The atmosphere within the house was somber, with dim lighting casting long shadows on the walls. Outside, the typically peaceful neighborhood was now disrupted by the flashing lights of police vehicles. attracting the attention of residents and passersby. Whispers circulated in the air as individuals attempted to piece together what might have transpired.
Sir, you come out with your hands up. Keep coming my way. Keep coming.
You have a weapon on you? No weapons? Come on out. Okay,
I know.
come on out. Come on out.
Wait a minute. What have you talked to me? Not all Here, I'm going to talk to you. My name is Officer Wade, Tulsa Police. Will you walk my way? Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go in here to your wife.
Bradley was promptly taken into custody, with officers instructing him to keep his hands readily visible. They proceeded with caution, inquiring about the presence of any other individuals within the house. Their most dreaded suspicions were confirmed when they discovered Sandra Bradley, Charles's wife, lying lifeless with multiple gunshot wounds.
Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go into your wife.
Oh, baby. Come on. Oh. Anything?
Oh, ma'am?
The body camera footage captured Bradley's interaction with the police in real time. After being informed of his Miranda rights, he began recounting the events of that fateful night. He spoke about being awakened by the alarm clock on his wife's phone and of a recurring dream about an attack. The lines between reality and nightmares appeared to blur for Bradley, as he described searching for his wife's phone only to find her lifeless body on the floor, surrounded by blood.
Mr. Bradley, I gotta read these to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. I got to read these to you through and through first, okay?
Am I being arrested?
Just a second, sir.
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop at any time. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You remember what all happened tonight?
I really don't. Her phone alarm was going off. I was in bed asleep.
About what time?
Her alarm goes off at 4:30.
4:30, okay.
So I got up to tell her that she didn't turn her alarm off. She was not in the bed. So I started into the kitchen, figuring if she is up, she's probably making coffee.
Say that last part again, sir.
She was not in the bed.
She wasn't in bed when. You woke up when her alarm went off?
Yes, sir.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
And she was not in the bed.
Not in the bed.
Okay.
And so I got up to go tell her to turn off her alarm, and
what all do you need?
she was laying on the floor.
You got out of the bed and she was laying on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Where was she laying at when you found her?
Kind of in the hallway and kind of in the kitchen. She was in the...
Okay, and what did you see?
Blood.
Blood? Okay.
As the video unfolds, officers are shown collecting evidence, including the alleged murder weapon. Their methodical approach to the investigation is evident as they photograph the scene, collect fingerprints, and engage with conversation with Bradley, attempting to reconstruct the sequence of events. Throughout the footage, Bradley's mental state fluctuates between confusion, despair, and moments of clarity. At one point, he can be distinctly heard stating, "I didn't know I was shooting my wife."
Patrick, you still with her? Okay.
We want fire or no?
No, she's dead. There's dead. Nothing we can do for her.
I've got a spare around here.
Okay, just try not to disturb anything, and we'll just tell us what you see.
Articles offer further context regarding Bradley's mental state. Suffering from PTSD, Bradley's accounts of the incident are inconsistent. While he appears to acknowledge that evidence would likely depict him as a perpetrator, he also claims to have experienced a blackout and lacks clear recollection of the events. Neighbors and members of the community expressed profound shock and disbelief, portraying a picture of a peaceful neighborhood shaken by a tragic event. In the days following the incident, a small memorial was erected outside the Bradley residence. Flowers, candles, and messages adorned the front porch, serving as a tribute to Sandra Bradley and a testament to the community's collective grief. Bradley was charged with first-degree murder. Despite the seriousness of the charges, He entered a plea of not guilty. In a surprising turn of events, he was released after posting $70,000 of his $1 million bond. While he awaits his next court hearing, he is obligated to adhere to a curfew and wear an electronic monitoring device. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the unseen scars that many veterans carry with them. The trauma of war, coupled with challenges of aging, can lead to unforeseen and heartbreaking consequences. Body camera footage shows Secret Service agents and cops on the roof where a guy named Thomas Matthew Crooks tried to take former President Trump's life in Butler, Pennsylvania.
So this is the guy that
yes, that they sent the yes, Beaver County sniper scene and sent the pictures out. This is him.
Okay. We have one shooter deceased. I think we have 3 victims in the crowd. Did you guys hear that too?
Senator Chuck Grassley said the former head of the Secret Service, Kim Cheadle, who resigned, gave terrible testimony to Congress about the shooting.
The assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump on July 13th is the most significant operational failure of the Secret Service in decades, and I am keeping him and his family in my thoughts.
Was this a colossal failure?
It was a failure.
Yes or no? Was it a colossal failure is the question. Yes or no?
I have admitted this is a terrible...
This is a yes or no series of questions. Was this a colossal failure? Yes or no?
Yes.
This footage is our first look at what happened from the cops' point of view.
So we don't know. So this is the guy
yes, that they sent the yes, Beaver County sniper scene and sent the pictures out. This is him.
Okay. All right.
Rifle's right there, obviously.
Got it.
In the video, you hear a Secret Service guy saying that snipers took photos of Crooks and spread them around, but no one on the ground tried to talk to him.
Is he on that bike?
We don't know.
We don't know. So
I don't know.
Treating that as suspicious device.
Oh, 1 second. I believe the sniper that seen these and sent the pictures is right inside this building. Michelle, is Greg in there? All right, so if you go to that window that's open and yell for Greg, that's the sniper that sent the original pictures and seen him come from the bike and set the back down and then lost sight of him.
Okay.
He's the one that sent the pictures out. I don't know if you got the same ones I did.
I think I did, yeah. He's like got his glasses on.
Okay, and then this is his bike with the stuff. And our sniper seen him walking away from that, I believe.
Okay.
But he would be right inside that window. He's the one that physically seen this, sent the pictures, and called it out.
Okay, so, and we have somebody detained, correct?
That I don't know.
People detained on this side. Our guy that was just up here told me that there's a guy detained who's the owner of the bike. And I said, no, that's the owner of the bike.
Yeah.
Basically, when I got
we've been up here, so we wouldn't know that information.
We just hauled ass. We got over
it. Got it.
We hopped up
No.
over it.
Yeah, no problem. Is that all your stuff?
That was one of our.
Yeah. So someone came up looking to treat him, and that was
yes.
Okay.
Copy. Gas is off to the building, just so you know.
Thank you.
Control for the water tower.
We have one shooter deceased. I think we have 3 victims in the crowd. Did you guys hear that too?
That I'm not sure.
So I heard 1 deceased, 2 life-flighted.
I know 2 helicopters have taken off.
Yeah.
Jimmy, a former sniper, shares his thoughts on the incident.
Yeah, so my takeaway from that body camera footage was the first thing that I, as a sniper, take away from it is I hear that the snipers that were in the window took a picture of the guy and knew something was up with him. First of all, my question is to why are those guys in that second window built? Why were they not on the roof like the other guys were? Mm-hmm. Number 2, putting yourself in that room, you're going to make yourself non-visible. And that's the goal if you are putting yourself in some situation like that, is you don't want to be seen. You don't want people to see you. And we can see that in this case, right? Nobody's seen these guys. We didn't even know they were there until this body camera footage is saying that they were there. In that body camera footage, he literally goes, the window's right over there, just go over there and talk to him. Based on him saying the window's right over there, just go over there and talk to him, why did they not see this guy climbing the roof with a rifle and go ahead and eliminate that threat? That's the questions that I have. I mean, Trump even came out and said, I would have waited 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be shot at that day. They take these pictures, they put the pictures out there. Clearly, they know this guy's a threat. The fact that they allowed the president to go up there knowing that there's a threat there and they did not detain this guy, why did no one go and talk to this guy? I mean, Trump even came out and said, I would have waited 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to be shot at that day.
The fact that if Trump had waited to go on stage, it wouldn't have just been about him. It was also about protecting everyone at the rally. A firefighter named 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒓𝒚 died trying to save his family, and 2 other guys were shot but are okay now. It's crazy that even though they knew this guy was suspicious, no one said, hold on, let's figure out what this guy is up to. The FBI director said Crooks had secret messaging apps on his phone. We don't know who he was talking to, but it's clear he was talking to someone. This shows that there were problems with communication and the cops were confused about what's happening. It's weird that they had time to spread photos of the guy but didn't do anything to find out where he was or what he was planning. It was confirmed that Crooks was fatally shot and his dead body was at the rooftop. You'd think creepy clowns would have gotten tired of scaring the crap out of people by now, but nope, they're at it again. It's like there is a clown casting call for every viral video out there. This time, some Pennywise wannabe decided to hitch a free ride on a Detroit bus. Can you believe that? I mean, this whole clown craze in 2016 was wild, right? But this dude takes the cake. Imagine sitting there, minding your own business on the bus, and then you spot this maniac hanging onto the back, trying to break in. It was believed that he was totally planning on doing something crazy to the driver and everyone else. Luckily, someone in another car was quick on the draw and caught the whole thing on camera. Talk about a once-in-a-lifetime bus ride. These folks are cruising along this dirt road, probably thinking they're all that in a bag of chips, when a whole herd of elephants just pops up out of nowhere. Like huge ones, and then one of the big guys decides it's time to play a little game of chicken with the tourists. Can you believe these people? They actually thought the elephant was bluffing. I mean, come on, it's an elephant. Turns out elephants can get pretty grumpy, especially when they're young, scared, or feeling frisky. And this one seemed to have a perfect storm of reasons to lose its cool.
Get out, get out, get out, get on the car, get on the car.
Luckily, everyone managed to escape safely. Talk about a close call. A cop was on patrol minding their own business when all of a sudden this car zooms past, blowing through 2 red lights. Like, who does that? Anyway, the cop pulls them over, and one of the guys says, "Chill, we're armed security, responding to an officer in distress." Can you believe it?
Turn the car off. Turn the car off. All right, man. What's going on, dude? What are you doing?
We just got a call over the radio for 𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚 44. We have 2 officers on the other side of Akron that just called for a request for help.
You a police officer?
Do you need my assistance? I'm armed security officer.
So you're running red lights?
I wasn't able to get my lights down.
You're running red lights?
Yes, I ran a red light.
2 of them.
What's going on, boss man? How you feeling?
You're not a police officer, man.
I know that. Unit 3, I see a APD en route to your direction.
Are you armed? Alright, just step out and face away from me, alright?
No problem.
Alright, man, you guys aren't police officers. You
I
can't run.
didn't say that I was.
You can't be running red lights, dog. And then when lights and sirens mean stop, and I keep going.
They had these fake badges and handcuffs trying to look like the real deal. And get this, one of the weapons they were carrying was stolen from Alabama. Talk about a long way from home for that piece.
Why am I being detained?
detain him right now because your buddy didn't stop. Carry permit?
He was talking to me. I'm trying to
Walk this
listen
way.
to him.
Just answer, do you have CCW or not?
No.
You don't?
Hey, he will hang tight, man.
All right, back here.
I'm not running nowhere, sir.
I got you.
Run.
Gotcha, man. You're just being detained right now because your buddy should have stopped when he should have, okay?
No problem, no problem.
Do you have any other firearms on you?
No.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna talk to you here in about a second. I gotta get your partner settled in, all right? All the way in.
He's gun and dagger in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna Mirandise him. Okay. Start talking to him. His gun was hot. We'll just get to the bottom of it. Looks like this guy's the legit one right now.
Okay.
Obviously, he's not. He looked for 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚. I have no idea, but it's all over his stuff. He said that this guy doesn't work for 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚. He just picked him up at the hookah place. And then they got a call for SHOUTOUT. I don't know why he's taking somebody that doesn't work at his company to a call for SHOUTOUT. That's a problem, right?
Yeah.
Why is he carrying around a gun and wearing plates? With police officer badge.
He works for the hookah center. I don't know. He doesn't work for us. So.
Has he ever claimed to be a police officer?
Not to me.
Who's your supervisor?
I'm the top supervisor, but the only person above me is the CEO that's at the place we were about to hit.
How do we get him on the phone?
Security, as I'm aware, you can't have red and white.
I think you're right. I know.
Green and
amber, and then there's purple in some states. Yeah, and I know it's not red because that's fire. That's police and fire.
Yeah,
like
he can't have that.
As for the passenger, he said we're going to be doing gun charges on him.
It would be a stretch to do a piece like. Does he have? Yeah, he has a badge, but did he identify himself as a peace officer? Did he present? Did he present himself as that to somebody?
Right.
Like if he just has a badge that says that, I don't know that that's going to fly. Right. What I would do is, since you're probably going to have felony gun charges on him, is whoever it is when you go to county, just explain to them that and give them the circumstances, and they can tell you no. Or they can tell you yes, or they can just present it to the grand jury. But I don't think it does. It fits just based on the fact that he didn't ID himself as a police officer. He didn't say, "Yeah, I'm a police officer." He just had a badge that says "police officer." I don't know that that's, as long as he's not identifying himself, I think he's okay. I mean, granted, is that what he's doing somewhere? Probably. Sure.
The cops were tempted to charge him with impersonating a cop, but for whatever reason, they decided to let it slide. Turns out they were also using flashing lights to look like a cop car. The driver, some guy named Sean Whitaker, got slapped with a charge for having that stolen weapon, and his buddy, Dwayne Jordan, got in trouble for messing around with a weapon in the car. Jordan wasn't even part of the security crew. Can you believe that? He's pleaded not guilty though. We'll see how that goes. Magnus Rismir dropped this video on YouTube back in 2014. He's all like, let's go explore this creepy abandoned house in Norway. So there he is, stumbling around in the dark, thinking he's hot stuff. And guess what? The place actually still has power. Talk about a plot twist. For a while, it's just your typical ghost hunting stuff, nothing too crazy, but then the dude sees something that makes him scream like a little girl and book it out of there faster than a cheetah. Check this out.
Faen, ass.
He turns his camera up and there's this freaky thing staring right at him. Some kind of creepy creature, or maybe even a masked weirdo. Like, who even knows? The video cuts off before we get any answers. It's been years and nobody has a clue what the heck it was. Is it a demon, some crazy person hiding out, or something straight out of a nightmare?
You know, turn on black police, you know that goes sometimes.
Hey, Tucker.
I know there's that reputation, and it sounds to me like he asked his stepdad, who is his same age, if he could borrow the car. So he grabs the keys and does this. There's like a 15-year age gap there, so that seems a little sketchy.
On December 15th, 2021, around 2:10 in the morning, a cop was cruising the area when he saw a black Mazda CX-7 swerve into oncoming traffic, almost causing a head-on crash.
We tried to stop a vehicle, reckless driver. He's eastbound on Atlanta Highway, West Broad, headed towards downtown. It's a black sedan. We're not going to be chasing him. He's headed at a high rate of speed into downtown, wrong lane of traffic.
Cops nearby tried to pull the car over, but the driver floored it, weaving in and out of traffic. The supervisor called off the chase and the cops turned off their lights and sirens. A few minutes later, they got a call about a single crash. When they got there, it was the same Mazda. The driver was still there with someone who'd called it in.
So you said a cat came across the road?
The cat came across the road. So I tried to swerve, like, avoid hitting the cat, and I ran into the sign right there, the bike sign.
Okay.
And then I hit the cat. I mean, not the cat on the road.
Okay. What's your name?
Demarion.
Okay. What's your birthday?
2002.
Didn't I just see you at the racetrack a few minutes ago?
Racetrack?
8-4 Central Out with Demarion.
The cops asked the driver what happened, and he said he was texting and hit something while turning.
What's up?
Is there any reason why you almost hit a car head on Broad Street and then ran from police?
Ran from police? I didn't know that y'all were behind me, or you were behind me.
You tried to stop me.
My fault. Thank you. Yeah, I'm okay. Cat. Straight up.
You have an ID with you?
No.
You got anything on you at all?
Credit card.
Okay.
Did you pick anybody up at the racetrack? You were talking to somebody at the front there.
Oh, no. I was talking to him. I think he was homeless. I was trying to give him some change, but I finally picked him up.
When they asked why he didn't pull over when they tried to stop him, he said he was too busy messing with a radio to notice the lights.
Any reason why you ran from officers when they tried to stop you earlier?
I didn't know you were behind me.
How did you not know?
Didn't know.
You didn't see blue lights.
I was trying to music in my car.
I mean, that makes sense for not.
They asked who owned the car, and he said it belonged to his mom, but her boyfriend usually drove it. He claimed he asked to borrow it, and the boyfriend said yeah, but then added that the boyfriend was asleep and might not remember.
Whose car is that?
Right here.
Your friend's? She's gonna be mad.
If you can call my grandma. My mom's phone is inside the car.
The driver said he was going to the store, but the gas station was closed, so he was going to check another one. Then he got a text, so he made a big loop to go back home.
Coming from the racetrack?
Yep.
What business did you have over at the racetrack?
Just getting a personal items.
Fair enough.
I came back to the house.
Are they open right now?
Yeah, I tried to go to the other store. I'm outside.
Yeah.
So I went to the racetrack.
Okay.
When the cops asked him again how he got the car, he said he asked his mom's boyfriend and he just grunted, so he took it.
And whose car was it again?
Mom's boyfriend.
Your mom's boyfriend? We just talked to the owner of the car. It's not what they're saying. So whose car is it?
Who's the owner of the car? You know he or her name or something?
I know a bunch of stuff. Where'd you get the car?
Get the car?
Yeah, where'd you come from?
My mom's boyfriend.
Okay. Did he give you the keys to it?
Huh?
He gave you the keys to it?
Yeah, he was halfway asleep, so.
Okay.
He probably I asked him, he was like, yeah, but he halfway asleep, you know how that goes.
Fair enough.
Because his story kept changing and he acted weird when the cops tried to stop him, they decided to talk to the car owner and his mom. They found his mom and she was really surprised and upset that he took the car. saying he didn't have a license and never drives.
Hey, you mind if we step in so we're not letting your heat out?
Yeah, he's not even on.
Can I step in? He ain't in trouble. I just need to talk to him.
What do you do?
Does he know where his car is?
We from sleep.
What's that?
We from sleep.
Right, so that's why I need to talk to him. Because his car is crashed. It's totaled.
We know he didn't drive it. He's not in trouble. We're trying to protect his property.
Hey, how's it going? Do you know where your car is? No.
That was outside.
What's that?
That was outside.
Okay.
He said, go up to the store. My son,
Your son, what's his name?
the morning son.
Okay. Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell his name?
You don't know this already. He is okay.
He's fine. Yeah, he's not hurt.
Not
He's
hurt
okay.
at all.
He got your phone with him.
Do you,
He got my phone.
Yeah, he had veered over into the left lane into oncoming traffic and was about to run into another car.
The boyfriend also said the driver didn't have permission.
He can't drive. I told you he can't drive. What's going on? Different lock up.
I guess what we need to know at this point, I think I already know, but I mean, he wasn't supposed to take the car, right? You're in a tricky position where if you allowed him to take the car, you could get locked up, but if you didn't allow him to take the car, then he stole the car. So I'm just trying to figure out how, I mean, like, your insurance is going to ask questions about that, and I need to know for the purpose of my case. It sounds like you didn't know that he had the car. Now, at this point, if he is arrested for stealing the car, that doesn't mean that you have to, like, cooperate with the prosecutors and, have them put him in jail forever for stealing. You don't have to go forward with it, but I need to know for the purpose of tonight. He didn't have permission to take your car, correct? Hey, you mind if we step in so we're not letting your heat out?
Yeah, he's not even on.
Can I step in? He ain't in trouble. I just need to talk to him.
What do you do?
Does he know where his car is?
We from sleep.
What's that?
We from sleep.
Right, so that's why I need to talk to him. Because his car is crashed. It's totaled.
We know he didn't drive it. He's not in trouble. We're trying to protect his property.
Hey, how's it going? Do you know where your car is? No.
That was outside.
What's that?
That was outside.
Okay.
He said, go up to the store. My son,
Your son, what's his name?
the morning son.
Okay. Is this him?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell his name?
You don't know this already. He is okay.
He's fine. Yeah, he's not hurt.
Not
He's
hurt
okay.
at all.
He got your phone with him.
Do you,
He got my phone.
Yeah, he had veered over into the left lane into oncoming traffic and was about to run into another car.
He can't drive. I told you he can't drive. What's going on? Different lock up.
I guess what we need to know at this point, I think I already know, but I mean, he wasn't supposed to take the car, right? You're in a tricky position where if you allowed him to take the car, you could get locked up, but if you didn't allow him to take the car, then he stole the car. So I'm just trying to figure out how, I mean, like, your insurance is going to ask questions about that, and I need to know for the purpose of my case. It sounds like you didn't know that he had the car. Now, at this point, if he is arrested for stealing the car, that doesn't mean that you have to, like, cooperate with the prosecutors and, have them put him in jail forever for stealing. You don't have to go forward with it, but I need to know for the purpose of tonight. He didn't have permission to take your car, correct?
This dude on a bike completely lost it and decided to lead the California Highway Patrol on a wild ride. He was flying down the highway, weaving in and out of traffic like a maniac. I mean, this guy had no regard for anyone else on the road. The cops were hot on its tail, but he kept flooring it. There were cars everywhere, so he had to slow down a bit, but then he found a gap and took off again. It was like a scene from a movie, but it didn't last long. A cop on a bike cut him off, and that was it. The biker just gave up and flopped onto the ground. Talk about a quick surrender. The cops wasted no time cuffing him and hauling him away. On July 19, 2022, the Florida Highway Patrol shared a video of a crazy incident outside of Publix. A woman was going nuts, apparently armed with a pitchfork and a whip. The store manager called the cops after she supposedly attacked a minivan with a pitchfork and was freaking out, scaring everyone inside. When the officers showed up, there she was, standing outside the store with a pitchfork. She even had the nerve to stop right in front of the cop car before walking away. The officer had to chase her down and put her in cuffs. It was clear something was off with her. When she was in the back of the cop car, she wouldn't shut up.
You feel a little bad? Don't you feel a little bad? Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, time for you. Look at me, son. Look at me. Look at me, you seem like a good man. You seem like a good man, you're trying to do your job. Because this woman's mentally ill, right?
You okay?
I'm great. Great. Is it hard putting me in here? Is it? Sure.
You're actually pretty cooperative.
Sure. Yes, because God is with me. You have no idea how much I've been abused. Look at that noggin.
Who's been abusing
me down. No one will be.
Who has been abusing?
Everyone. I've had no one. No one.
And to make matters worse, she managed to unbuckle herself and started kicking the car window. The officer had his hands full with her.
Oh, Lord God, come on. We're going to do this. Come on, God. Bring it out of this car. When that man's going to. He's going to regret. And we're going to. Let me out! Let me out! God is great! God is great! God is great!
Hey.
Yes.
Calm down or I will hop.
Oh, Felicity already. I was in restraints. They'll restrain me. Sir, you don't want to do this. You don't. I can tell you're a God-fearing man. Oh, honey, don't do it. Don't. You're a good man.
Don't kick my windows.
I'm not. Listen, I only do it because no one listens. I'll open it again.
In the end, she was charged with aggravated assault because of the pitchfork. It was a wild scene, that's for sure. Back in October 2014, this dude named Slabdog uploaded a couple of creepy videos to YouTube. They were shot in Hummel Park, the spooky place in Omaha, Nebraska. It's nighttime and Slabdog's out there with his family surrounded by a bunch of lit up candles. Seriously creepy vibe. His young ones were all, "Look there, Dad." So he turns on his flashlight and camera and holy cow, that's when things get weird.
There's a blood trail and a t-shirt. There's a bloody t-shirt. Whoa, wait a minute. Where? Where?
Right there.
Where?
Behind the tree.
What tree?
That tree.
Which one?
That one.
Where?
Right there. Dad!
Which one? This one here?
What do you think we're talking about? There he is.
Where? Go, go. I just saw him. Go. Don't fall. Don't fall off the stairs. Oh shit. Get your flashlight. Hurry. He had a white face. He had a totally white face.
Really?
Hiding behind a tree, there's this strange cloaked figure. Its face is completely white. Freaked out, Slabdog books it out of there, yelling something about a white face. In the next clip, they're driving away from the park, still freaking out about the creepy creature. But wait, there's more. Something terrifying jumps out in the road right in front of them.
It's real. Back it up. Back it.
Go!
I'm trying to back up. I can't. I don't want to crash. He's coming back in the trees. He's gonna
Open! Close the window!
What did he have in his hand, guys?
Hatchet! Now!
Slabdog slams on the brakes and speeds off in reverse. It's been almost 10 years, and we still don't know what the heck was going on. Was it a hoax? A real monster? Nobody knows. It's one of those unsolved mysteries that'll keep you up at night. This Redditor, Friggin' Bird, got this super creepy video from their doorbell cam last winter. At first glance, it's just a blurry figure, but when you zoom in, it's straight up nightmare fuel. The video was taken around 3 a.m. during a crazy cold snap. The weird thing is, the figure didn't move, just kinda swayed back and forth, and then it got even weirder. The camera zoomed in on this thing, and it just stood there for 20 minutes. They lived in a tiny town surrounded by mountains, so it's pretty isolated. The land used to belong to an old guy who always complained about young people messing around at night, so they thought maybe it was just some dumb prank. But then they realized, no way could a person be that tall to look like that in the video. Plus, they had another creepy experience driving through the woods nearby. Everyone in the car felt this weird sense of danger, like they had to get out of there fast. It's all super spooky, and people online are losing their minds over it. Some people are even saying it looks like a chicken wrapped in a blanket. Can you believe it? What do you think it is? On June 15, 2022, deputies Miller, Belfleur, and De Leon got a call about someone being kidnapped. When they showed up at the house, the woman who called was totally losing it. She was furious because she thought the cops weren't doing anything to help her get her 15-year-old son back from her ex-husband. She was convinced he'd kidnapped him.
I talked to you under your eyelashes. You're up 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
I don't want to work 2 days ago. Well, I'm stopping. I'm going to go in my, and I'm going to change. Yeah, I talked to you.
I don't know you. I've never spoken to you before.
2 days ago. I can pull up my computer.
Working.
Well, I can show you 2 days ago. Maybe she was not, but she's the one that responded.
I did not respond, ma'am. I've never been here.
I can promise you, she wasn't there 2 days ago.
I don't. A liar. She might forget. It's okay. And it's okay. But I don't need this shit right now. I am. For a reason.
She was a total mess, but she was also super rude to the deputies. She even slammed the door in their faces.
Do you need another eye to open up so you can see?
Should
I'm
you
trying.
be wearing some special stuff?
No, I need some more because I'm hurt. We're done. You guys can go. I'll call the police. I don't want you.
I think this is this.
I'm listen it.
Yeah.
Push a little button. I talked to you 2 days ago.
No, ma'am, you did
I
not.
told you everything that I needed help with.
No, ma'am, you did not.
help me with it. What? Even worse.
If you want to tell me what you need help with.
Oh, no. Please don't. No, stop me. Just had a surgery. Please.
Okay, let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Please.
Let's talk.
Okay, we can talk.
Let's just not
Don't
play
touch
games. Over and over again.
Don't touch touch me.
Okay?
Please don't touch
You're not
me.
going to run back in the house and slam the door over and over again. Your dogs are already outside.
You don't have to push me like that again. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I just had
You're clearly going through some sort of distress here.
Yeah, I am. I just had a fucking surgery. I have not seen my son in a fucking month.
Why haven't you seen your child?
I'm dealing with my fucking attorney. It has nothing to do with that. But
So it's a child.
Don't ever fucking touch me again. Get the fuck away from me. And you too. I just can't deal with this. I can't. You're not invited. I already have everything. No, it's not funny.
She acted like they were supposed to drop everything to help her, but they weren't having it. The woman wouldn't listen to anything the female officer said and was just plain out of line.
That's fine.
Okay, who kidnapped your son?
My ex-husband. His name is Clay Butler. Clay, C-L-A-Y-B-U-T-L-E-R.
Okay.
He
and
does this all the time.
where is he now?
In Orlando.
Okay. And why are you saying that he's been kidnapped? Do you guys have like a court agreement or?
Oh.
A minute ago, you were saying that you were dealing with the court process. Is that like he
I
has
have a
the
question.
trial waiting for that?
Are you asking me questions or is he now? Because for 1 second, I'm going to stop and I'm going to get a recording. Hold on.
Do not.
Oh, no, don't push me that hard.
Do
I'm
not.
going to get a recording. Don't ever fucking touch me like this again.
Listen.
You touched me hard. I want a phone for a question.
You're not going to
no.
keep putting your hands in my face?
No, I'm not going to. I'm going to get my phone. No, I'm not. He's hurting
right now,
me.
who's hurting you?
He just did. Over here. Him.
Okay.
He pushed me hard.
You
I
need
was talking to you.
back up and you won't get pushed again.
Things got worse when the deputies were about to leave. The woman started causing more trouble and ended up getting arrested.
If you call, it's us coming out.
You ready? Then do your fucking job. Touch me again. Touch me again. Stop, please. Stop touching me. I just got a fucking surgery and you're fucking touching me when I fucking can't fucking feel anything. Don't fucking touch me. You're touching me. You suck.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
He's hurting me.
Hands behind your back.
He's hurting me.
Hands behind your
You're
back.
not hurting.
Stand still.
She wouldn't stop yelling and screaming, and to top it off, she kicked the female deputy in the face when they put her in the car.
Are you okay?
I just had a surgery. Am I okay? No, she keeps fucking hurting me.
Get in the car. Oh, get back.
Yeah, because she's hurting me.
Because of that, she got charged with attacking a law enforcement officer. It was a total nightmare for the deputies. This guy leaves his car to charge, right? No big deal. But then this other dude comes out of nowhere and does the most ridiculous thing. He just straight up yanks the charging cord out of the car. Like, who does that? Can you believe the nerve of this guy? Apparently, the car owner had only had the car for a week. Talk about bad luck. I wonder what this dude's problem was. Check out this insane video. A dude's GR Corolla just went into flames while he was driving. Luckily, he had a dash cam rolling to capture the whole terrifying ordeal. The driver said he was cruising along when the engine blast and smoke started filling the car. White smoke inside, black smoke outside. You know it's bad news. He managed to coast to the nearest exit, hoping the fire department would be close by. Once he pulled over, he hopped out to see what was going on and realized his car was about to turn into a fireball. Panic mode activated. He grabbed his phone and backpack and called for help. There's another angle from the dash cam that shows the smoke pouring out like crazy. The driver pops the hood and sees flames starting to lick at the engine. It went from bad to worse in seconds. The smoke turned thick and black, and the fire just kept growing. Can you imagine being in that situation? It's a nightmare scenario. The hood debris flew in the air, and the flames were out of control, but thankfully, the fire truck showed up just in time. The driver's dash cam is a total hero for surviving that inferno. Look at what's left of the car. It's a complete write-off. Scary stuff. A new cop in Ruidoso was told by his boss to clean up his act and shave. So he went to Walmart to get a razor and stuff, but ended up buying candy. When he got home, he shaved, but then realized he left his body cam at his apartment. Panicking, he kicked down his own door to get it. Then he called 911 and said someone had broken into his place.
Rita Sari Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
When another cop showed up, he interviewed the rookie.
But yeah, like I said, they didn't see anyone go up and down the stairwell.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing. Yeah. Came back home.
Yeah, because
you came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Okay.
But I used that, got everything done, was going to go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink. I was going to come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
The rookie said he found the door wide open when he got home, but the experienced cop was like, dude, I've been on the job for 23 years. I know this stuff. Be honest.
You ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
The rookie finally admitted that he was the one who kicked the door down. He said he got locked out, so he did it.
This is you leaving Walmart?
Yes, sir.
With the bag in your hand?
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With the tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that, spend more money.
Okay. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we got to help each other out. If you make a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me. Okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions, any fear you might have. Be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay? It's okay. It's not the end of the world, man, but I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. That's all right.
The experienced cop told him it was okay to make mistakes, but he had to be upfront about it.
But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy, Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah.
The rookie had to take off his badge.
Well, listen, what we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down.
His boss tried to reassure him that this wasn't the end of his career, but it was definitely a bad start. The rookie didn't resist arrest and was taken to the station. He was charged with making a false report, and it's unclear if he still has a job with the police department. On July 31st, 2022 in Sandusky, Ohio, the police received a call about a man driving drunk with children in his car. When they arrived, they found him sitting in his parked car. The officers told him what they had heard and just wanted to ensure he was okay.
I'm Officer Torres, Sandusky Police Department. We're getting a call about concerns about you possibly being intoxicated with some children on the swings. They just wanted a check done of you.
Oh no, it's okay. I haven't had a couple shots, but
okay.
Yeah.
How much have you had to drink? Just a couple
probably
shots?
Just a little bit under a fifth.
Under a fifth?
Of a Parmesan. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind just taking some tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive? 222 to 2020.
They asked him to step out and take a sobriety test, which he agreed to. He even admitted to drinking.
So you said you've only had, what, 5 shots?
Of some Parmesan, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I drank just like a fifth, just a little bit of it, but I didn't drink all of it.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Okay.
And I was on my way to take them back to Remington, to the crib.
Okay. Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are you willing to take some tests for me? To make sure you're okay to drive? If you are, I'll let you go. You'll be on your way. Either way, you're going to be getting out of here.
But guess what? Do you think? I don't know, man. I just told you I drunk a fifth of Paul. I don't know what's the
That's up to you.
I mean, I guess I'll take it for you.
Okay.
Somebody called the police, I guess.
Yeah, they like I said,
That's
they just
sad,
wanted
man.
they just wanted the welfare of the children's check, and I can smell the alcohol coming off.
Yeah,
of you.
no, and I was being honest with you and let you know that I really drunk some
I
Parmesan.
appreciate it.
I was taking my bed. I work, man. I have a job. I work all the time.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
You know what I'm saying? I do YouTube videos for video games. So,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay. So if it's easier for you, if you have to keep your head still, just hold your hands like this. So hold your head still, okay? Just follow it with your eyes only, okay?
I understand. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
Area market, cars advising a bicycle struck a transformer left the area.
Try to keep your head as still as you can, okay?
Oh, yes, sir.
And you said you've only had 5 shots?
No, honestly, it was just the fifth of Parmesan is what I had.
After the test, it was clear he was intoxicated. The man didn't resist when the officers arrested him.
Can I continue the test or no?
Hold on. I mean, I guess
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay. Now, just do me a favor and place your hands behind your back for me.
Daughter? How old is she? She's 1?
Is there anybody else in the car?
Yeah, who else was with her?
It is the mother of my child.
Okay. What's her name?
Her name is Deion Johnson.
Deion Johnson, okay. Does she drive?
No, she doesn't have a license at this time.
Later that day, the police received another call about him driving again. The officer read him his rights and took him to the station. He wasn't arrested just once that day, but twice.
You're not being arrested right at the moment, but the allegation is that you drove over here drunk still. So my question for you.
That is a very fair case. I have been drinking and y'all tested me.
Right, I know that.
Did
you drive over here with him in the passenger seat?
Yes, sir. So
you did. Turn around and put your hands behind your back for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm arresting you again for driving under the influence because I know without having to test you that you are still well above the legal limit.
Yes, sir.
This Reddit user named 𝒂𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚 dropped a bomb on the Ghost subreddit a few days ago. He posted this super weird security camera clip that's got everyone scratching their heads. The guy says he was out last night, checked his camera around 11:30 and saw this crazy thing. His roommate even confirmed it was still there when they got home at 1 a.m., but was gone when they went inside. He's got like an hour of this footage, so who knows what else is lurking in there. I mean, at first glance, it doesn't look like any normal animal or bug. It's more like tiny and, well, paranormal-ish. I'm usually skeptical about those orb videos, dust or bugs, right? But this thing, not so sure. So what do you guys think? Is it a ghost, or is there a totally normal explanation we're missing? Let's break this thing down.
That's fine. Want to just move on to the next thing?
I'm sorry,
yeah. What did you?
I'm sorry, buddy. It's so funny.
So on July 1st, 2022, around 9:15 p.m., Deputy O'Neill was cruising down US 1 when he saw this red Honda sedan all over the road. It was swerving and stuff, even almost going into oncoming traffic. He pulled the car over and found out it had been reported as a reckless driver earlier. The woman driving seemed really drunk, and her young one was asleep in the passenger seat. The deputy asked her to get out of the car and asked why she was driving like that.
No. Just leave. Can you come out? And you can't tell me why you're driving like that?
Sorry. For the day, yes.
But why? Why you?
Yes.
You speak Russian, Victor?
Yeah.
Why? One second. You're good. I mean, you're not good, but you're gonna kill yourself the way you're driving. Okay. All right. Can you stand with your heels together, hands by your side? Okay, stay just like that.
He gave her a sobriety test, but she couldn't stop laughing.
So, do you see the tip of my?
She told me that she doesn't have any relatives or.
Do you see the tip of my pen?
Yes.
Can you touch it with your finger?
I haven't checked it.
Okay. I want you to keep your eyes on this. I don't know why you're laughing. This isn't.
Okay. I'll look at this pen.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to be serious, okay? Tip of my pen.
Sorry.
Another deputy showed up to help, but she was still laughing and not taking things seriously.
Должны смотреть за ручкой, когда я буду двигать, хорошо?
Да.
So she keeps.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Want to just move on to the next thing?
I'm sorry,
Yeah. What did you?
I'm sorry, buddy. It's so funny. No, простите, пожалуйста.
Ну, понятно, вам как бы смешно, но нам не очень.
I'm glad that you think this is funny.
Are we gonna continue with the second exercise?
If you want to give me the ticket and the seat, I go to.
I've seen prior to 45, but I can't do it because she keeps looking away, squinting her eyes.
Okay, I just saw it.
Please,
Yeah.
please. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. Пожалуйста, я здесь рядом. Я хочу.
Finally, the deputies had enough and arrested her. She didn't go quietly though. She resisted and even fought back a bit.
Listen to his instructions.
Нет. Нет.
Хорошо.
Hey!
Stop.
Stop.
Давайте я буду делать.
Do not resist. You're gonna get another charge, ma'am.
Please, please, please.
Ma'am, stop.
Please.
She's pulling away.
What's going on?
Relax,
Stop.
ma'am. Ma'am.
Stop.
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 Take her down.
Hold on.
They had to pin her down and put her in handcuffs.
Что ты можешь?
Дайте руку. Руку дайте.
Нет. Нет.
Руку дайте.
Stop!
Tase.
Don't tase her. Don't tase her. We got it. Get her on.
Можно я, пожалуйста, сделаю?
She was charged with a bunch of stuff, including drunk driving with a young one in the car, resisting arrest, assaulting an officer, damaging property, refusing to sign a citation, and child neglect.
Hi, sir. Do you speak English? Yeah. How are you doing? You okay?
Can you believe it? this Aussie dude and his dog have been adrift at sea for 3 months.
Okay, can I get your name, please?
Tim Shaddock.
Okay, where are you from?
Oh, you're.
I'm recording.
Oh, you're recording. Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Yeah. Do you have the date of your departure?
Yes. I departed Mexico on.
Where from Mexico?
La Paz.
La Paz.
He's 54 years old and was trying to sail all the way from Mexico to French Polynesia. Imagine that. Well, things went south pretty quick. A storm knocked out their power and their supplies ran out. So this guy and his dog were basically living off raw fish for months. Luckily, a tuna fishing boat spotted them. They dropped him a drink and sent a boat to pick them up. The crew gave him food, water, and some medical help. He's super grateful and can't wait to get back home to Australia and see his family. Imagine chilling in an apartment, just two of you, and then you watch this back and lose your mind. They were just hanging out, filming whatever, totally clueless about what was about to go down. Then boom, at about 42 seconds, this ghostly figure in a long dress just saunters through the kitchen doorway. Like, where did she come from? It gets even weirder. At 1 minute 31 seconds, when this misty thing appears on the countertop, it's like something out of a horror movie. The kicker? This all went down in Krugersdorp, South Africa. Talk about a freaky place to spot a ghost. This guy in Connecticut decided to steal a police car with a cop inside. Can you believe it? He walked up to the car while the officer was filling out some paperwork, yelled at him to get out, and then jumped in the driver's seat. The cop tried to stop him, but the guy sped off and crashed into a church across the street. Another cop showed up and arrested the guy. Both the suspect and the officer got some scrapes and bruises, but the suspect's still in the hospital. He's facing some serious charges like car theft, kidnapping, assaulting a cop, and interfering with an officer. His bail is a whopping $500,000.
Still set.
A dude in a Chevy Tahoe decided to play cowboy and lead Texas state troopers on a high-speed chase out in Webb County.
Patients already work on my good.
This guy was flooring it, trying to lose the cops.
Vehicle turning into Man United Street, and eastbound Man United Street, for mine.
SP, if it bails, I'll go for the driver to clear the vehicle.
When he couldn't shake him, he got desperate and ditched his car in the brush, then bailed on foot.
Send somebody that way. Send somebody to tienda.
Turns out, he was smuggling people across the border. The cops caught him and slapped him with a bunch of charges: human smuggling, trying to get away from cops, and trespassing. They also nabbed 2 guys from Honduras who were in the car with him. Those guys are facing trespassing charges. Texas state troopers were out on patrol in Zavala County when they pulled over a car and found themselves in the middle of a human smuggling operation.
You, driver, get out now. Turn the car off. Yes, sir. You're gonna do exactly what I say. Yes, sir. Put your hands on the dash. Put your hands behind your back.
The driver and his passenger, who's apparently part of some gang called Tango Blast, got cuffed and charged with smuggling people. Can you believe it? They found 6 people crammed into the car, including a 9-year-old child. It's crazy to think about what those people went through.
You said there's a kid back there. Yeah, there is a kid back there. He's 9.
Good Lord. Hey, just him. No mas. Ustedes aquí.
I'm gonna go ahead and get them ID'd. 4 adult males, 1 adult female, and 1 male child, 9 years old.
These cops busted a group of guys who were illegally making their own gas. They started recording the whole thing after they made the arrests. These guys were basically homebrewing their own fuel, which is super dangerous and totally against the law. You definitely shouldn't try this at home, because you could blow yourself up or poison yourself. Anyway, the cops searched the whole place, filming everything. It's pretty wild to watch. The video ends with them still looking around. Check out this super creepy photo. This Redditor, Alarming List 1988, snapped this pic at the haunted 𝒄𝒂𝒓𝒚 cemetery during a lightning storm. If you zoom in on the trees, there's this weird shadowy figure. It looks like something out of a horror movie. People are freaking out in the comments. Some think it's Voldemort. Others say it's just a tombstone. But this cemetery has a serious creepy vibe. There are stories about a ghost girl who plays tricks on people and mysterious lights that float around, so who knows? Maybe it's just a rock or something, but it's definitely spooky. I wouldn't want to be there at night. What do you think it is?
Here, take your kid! What are you doing? Come on!
Back in 2016, this total hero saved 2 young ones and 2 women from a burning car. Can you believe it?
Get in the car! Come here! Your car's on fire!
The car started smoking right in front of a highway patrol officer who was behind them.
Door, you need to get out. These kids are sitting in the back seat with smoke. It needs to be faster.
Apparently, the women were so freaked out and confused that they couldn't move fast enough to get out of the burning mess.
Here, try. Go in. Go. Oh, there you go.
Lucky for them, everyone got checked out at the scene and was okay to go home.
It's unlawful to put your hands on a law enforcement officer in that fashion.
But it's okay for him to push the shit at me like that? No.
On May 1st, 2024, the cops got a call about 2 women fighting in a park. When they got there, it was a total mess.
I'm right here, man. Okay, we ain't gonna be.
The cops try to calm things down, but this one woman just went crazy and punched an officer. Yeah, you heard that right.
Walk by me. Push my hand away again. You're getting arrested.
Don't touch me.
She goes. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Roll over. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. It is a lawful order. Put your hand behind your back. Toss. You just took a swing at a cop. She's going to jail. Ready, 5 Back the up. You're under arrest for swinging at me, that's what.
She got arrested and she was not happy about it. She was really resisting.
Kick your knees up, sit up.
No, why am I phoning?
You're under arrest, get up.
Watch out.
Get up.
Exactly, he just pushed her back.
You don't swing at police. You do not swing at police.
Don't push me.
They're giving full orders to stay back.
He just pushed me.
Yeah, you're right, I did. To stay back.
Okay, y'all ain't gotta be grabbing me hard though. Let me go. I can walk by myself. Stop talking, stop touching me.
Sit down.
Dead ass. Leave me the alone.
Get in the car.
Tell him leave me alone.
In the car.
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got me up. Y'all think he can put his hands on me?
Again, he swung at him.
Do nothing. He pushed me.
After telling you to stay back and you did not comply.
I wasn't even talking to his ass.
Doesn't matter.
Talking about don't comply.
Now you're under arrest.
I wasn't even doing shit. What the
Is there fun?
They took her to jail and she seemed a lot calmer by then. She was complaining that an officer had pushed her, but the cop told her they'd look into it.
He pushes me. I'm a girl, you don't have to do that. I almost fell back. You don't have to do that to me. First of all, and I wasn't.
I know things escalated pretty quick, so I'll try to explain to it what I'll do is I'll
I
try
tried to push him back, and now he's saying I swung at him. No, you pushed me to the point where I stumbled all the way back here. I'm a female.
I saw that happen.
A 20-year-old female. You don't have to put your hands on me like
20?
that. Yes.
Okay. So
She was charged with assault, battery, and resisting arrest. On November 1st, 2020, this dude named Simon Newcomb dropped a video on his YouTube channel that's straight up creepy. In the video description, he says his daughter's friend filmed the spooky stuff at Western Wood near Princetown in Devon, which is known to be haunted.
Walking for like an hour now, it is pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is. What?
So they're all chilling, and later when they watch the video back, their jaws dropped in horror at what they saw. If you pause the video and squint your eyes, you can actually see the dark figure lurking in the background. Like it's there for a sec, then it totally ducks when it realizes it's on camera. Can you believe nobody noticed this weird stuff while it was happening? Talk about a freaky surprise. This video is a real eye-opener. It makes you wonder what else is out there creeping around that we don't even know about. You can never be too careful, because you just never know what kind of spooky stuff might be lurking in the shadows. You wouldn't believe the creepy stuff animals can get up to sometimes. I mean, check this out. A bunch of capybaras, of all things, marching like zombies in the middle of the night. Imagine chilling at home, minding your own business, and then you look out the window and there's this whole procession of capybaras, like they're in some secret society or something. No clue what they were up to, but it's straight out of a spooky movie. This is a video shared on Reddit. The OP says they're fed up with their stuff getting destroyed, so they decided to set up a camera to catch the culprit. They thought it was their dog. They headed out for a quick errand, not expecting anything crazy to happen. When they got back, they were scrolling through the footage, bored out of their minds when they got a random notification. At first it was just another boring clip, but then slow-mo style, they noticed something weird. Down the hallway near the doorframe, there's this shadowy figure. Like, what the heck? They were only gone for 20 minutes, and none of the other cameras picked up anyone entering the house. So who or what was lurking in their hallway? It's straight up creepy. Check this out. The cops driving down the highway when they see this truck acting super weird. So they pull it over, and something just doesn't feel right.
Like, you don't have any load on it, but it looks squatty.
I don't know, that's the way I got it.
That's the way you got it?
That's the way they lend it to me.
Cops are trained to spot shady stuff like crazy drive-in, messed up cars, or even how people act when they get pulled over. Well, this driver was acting super suspicious, so the cop called for backup. When more officers showed up, they found something crazy. There were people hiding in the back of the truck. Can you believe it? The driver got cuffed and things got intense from there. The cops got a tip that some bad guys were driving around causing trouble. They hopped in their cars and started cruising the streets looking for these guys. After a while, they finally found him. Turns out this crew was super sneaky. They'd been ripping off ATMs all over the place, like 8 of them in just 4 months. They were basically stealing whole ATMs and cracking them open with special tools. The cops had to do some detective work to track these guys down. They used cameras, informants, and all sorts of tech to find them. Luckily, they caught them before they could hurt anyone.
What do you have in the back of the U-Haul? You don't know what's in the back of the U-Haul?
No, I was just asked to drive. I have no idea. I swear on my kids, I have no idea.
So, you don't know what's in the back of the U-Haul? But you're moving.
A Texas state trooper pulled over a U-Haul in Uvalde County, and what they found inside was shocking.
How much were you paid to?
I think they said like either between 2 and 250.
She said she was asked to drive the truck. So she doesn't know what's in the back of the truck.
Packed like sardines in the back were 15 people who were in the country illegally. Can you believe it? 3 of them were young ones.
Manos arriba, todos. Manos arriba, manos arriba, manos arriba.
What am I getting arrested for, ma'am?
Human smuggling.
I didn't do that. What? Wait. I didn't know nothing about that. Please,
come on.
What the? Oh my God, I did not know this.
All right, hang out.
The driver, a woman from Missouri, got arrested and charged with human smuggling, despite her insisting that she has nothing to do with it. Talk about a bad decision. The people they were smuggling were handed over to Border Patrol. This person gets pulled over for a busted taillight. No big deal, right? Wrong. Turns out she was totally hammered, like really drunk. You know how people do stupid stuff when they're wasted? Yeah, well, this person was about to find out.
All about police brutality. Okay. Not to be rude, but you're a white male. So anytime I see a white officer, I get scared for my life. And I know you have a body cam, so yeah,
The woman got cuffed for DUI, but that wasn't the end of it. She tried to make a run for it, but the cops weren't having it. After a little tussle, she got locked up. Fast forward, she ended up going to jail for almost 3 months and got put on probation for 2 years. Talk about bad night. Can you believe it? 3 guys had the nerve to break into a car parked right out in the open, with the sun shining and people walking around like it was nothing. Talk about brazen. To keep your ride safe, it's smart to lock up tight. Find a spot with plenty of light, stash your valuables, and maybe even slap on an alarm or steering wheel lock. But honestly, it seems like even doing all that doesn't scare off these idiots. The video shows them creeping around in their car, then going back and forth a few times before finally grabbing a bag from inside. Lucky for the owner, they didn't manage to get into the rest of the car. Check out this mind-boggling video. This TikToker, 𝒂𝒂𝒓𝒚, caught this crazy footage of a woman who seemed to be stuck in a glitch. She was just standing there, frozen solid, for a whole minute. Cars were driving by and she didn't even blink. Then out of nowhere, she just bounces back to life like nothing happened. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. Some people think it might be a glitch called people freezing, where someone appears frozen for a few seconds. But this woman was stuck for a whole minute, so what do you think? Is it a real glitch, or is she just a really good actress? Check this out. Body camera footage shows a pair of cops checking out this truck that looked kind of fishy. They open it up and holy cow, there's a whole bunch of people crammed into a secret compartment. Turns out they're illegal immigrants trying to sneak into the country. The officers quickly spring into action, hauling these guys out of the truck and putting them in cuffs. Luckily, everything went down without any drama and nobody got hurt. This Redditor, Healthy Magician 895, was just goofing around in their mom's room when they accidentally caught something totally freaky in the mirror. They didn't even notice it until their friend pointed out this creepy face peeking out from the corner of the door. Like, can you imagine the shock? The EOP was totally freaked and went back to check the mirror, but it was gone. Dr. Go was all, dude, that's a weird angle to be looking into a room from. And yeah, it is super creepy. The OP said they've lived there for a while without anything too strange happening, except for doors opening by themselves and stuff, which they blamed on the wind. But then, like a week before the mirror pick, the bathroom door slammed shut on its own. They heard a scream coming from their mom's room in the middle of the night. They tried to convince themselves it was nothing, but it was super weird. Plus they saw a shadow by the fridge, but figured they were just imagining things. So when they saw that face in the mirror, it totally freaked them out. People were like, yeah, that's messed up. One person said they've seen similar pics and thinks they're real, like something's clinging to the wall. Others mentioned seeing creepy faces around door frames too. Some even brought up the mirror being a portal to another dimension, talking about old beliefs and stuff. Like in Roman times, they covered mirrors during storms to keep spirits out. And in Feng Shui, mirrors can change energy. People think mirrors can trap spirits or let in otherworldly beings. So, is that face real or is it from another dimension? Either way, it's a whole new level of creepy. Dolls can be straight up creepy sometimes. Take this one for example. Its eyes look like something straight out of a horror movie. Like there's definitely a spirit possessing that thing. Imagine being out shopping, just casually browsing, and then you lock eyes with this doll. Its eyes seem to follow you around like it's some kind of creepy stalker. I mean, can you even imagine stumbling upon that thing? I'd probably pee my pants. On June 3rd, 2024, the cops pulled over a woman who was driving really badly. The officer told her to stay in her car, but she was freaking out and didn't want to. She was being really anxious and not listening to the cop.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not?
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
Okay,
I'm intimidated right now.
Okay, I'm not here to hurt you or anything, but just, I'm only asking is you sit in the car.
I feel uncomfortable.
Okay, that's fine, but can you just please stay in the car for me?
I will stand right here. I feel really uncomfortable, sir.
Okay, ma'am, again, listen.
I'm getting anxious. I'm sorry.
I hear you. So, look, I'm Officer Maine. I'm with the Winter Springs Traffic Unit. Okay? I am not here to do anything. However, it would be in both of our best interests if you just stay in the vehicle.
I don't want to go in the vehicle.
Can you please just...
I'm really anxious and I need air. Can we please...
Okay, I understand that, ma'am, but...
I don't want to sit back in my vehicle.
Just please sit that back down. Winter Springs 124, can I get a 38, please? Okay, just take a deep breath. But Right now it's a traffic stop. You are not free to leave, and you're not free to do anything right now. It's a lawful stop. I will explain to you the traffic stop, but first I need you just to sit in the vehicle, okay?
You said I'm not free to leave?
No, you're not free to leave right now. This is a traffic stop right now, and you're not free to leave right now.
What is a lawful traffic stop
So-
if I'm in a driveway?
Okay, so Moss Road right there is a posted 25-mile-per-hour zone, right? You were traveling down the roadway on my locked radar and found it inside my vehicle at 38 miles per hour. Additionally, there is a stop sign right over there. This gentleman standing right here as a witness, because I know he lives right there. You ran the stop sign. No. So when a car in front of you stops, what are you supposed to do when that car goes forward? Just because, yeah, you did not do that. That man right there is my witness, because I know he stands there all day watching. So, those 2 different violations I observed. So right now, you are not free to leave, and I need your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, please.
He explained why he pulled her over and asked for her ID, registration, and insurance, but she refused to give it to him. The cop was being super patient and polite, but she was just being a pain. He even warned her that he'd arrest her if she didn't comply. She didn't say anything, so they arrested her.
May I have that?
I choose not to speak.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, and because I really don't want to have to go this route. If you refuse to give me your license, registration, proof of insurance, you will be placed under arrest. I don't want to do that today, but
I can search the laws. I'm not legally obligated to provide you with.
Okay, are you refusing to give me your license, registration, proof of insurance?
No, sir, I did not refuse.
Okay, then can I have it?
I cannot provide you with my license and proof of insurance.
Okay, do you just not have your license on you?
I choose not to speak anymore or answer any more questions, sir.
Okay. Winter Springs 124. Could the 38 step it up, please? Uncooperative driver. Okay. Please, I really don't want to have to take you to jail for... Just please, I just need some kind of identification from you so I know who I'm speaking to.
I'm not obligated to answer any more questions, sir.
Okay. Can I have your phone, please? You're
No,
gonna
sir.
be placed
Please don't
under
touch me. Please
no,
don't
you're
touch
gonna be
me.
placed under arrest.
Please don't touch me.
No,
wait,
come on.
Can I get my purse?
No.
Sir,
No.
you're touching
Stop.
me.
Stop.
Can you please
Place your
stop
phone,
touching
please.
me?
Stop. Place
Sir,
your phone.
please
You
stop
can keep your
touching
phone
me. Please
recording.
stop
You can keep it
touching me.
recording all you want.
Okay.
No,
Hold on.
we're not
It's
going to angle it.
recording. It's not recording.
Okay, record it.
Anymore. Hold on. Sir, can you please not touch me? May I grab
I
my
need your
purse,
keys.
please?
No. I gave you every opportunity in the world to...
No, you didn't,
Yes,
sir.
I did. You refused to identify yourself.
I didn't refuse to
Yes, you
identify
told me
myself.
you're not going to answer questions, and I tried to...
Because you're scaring me.
Ma'am, and I tried to talk to you calmly. Did I yell at you at all today, this whole time? Have I yelled at you? Have I talked to you aggressively?
Yes, a little bit, actually.
Okay, that's your own interpretation.
You said I'm being the
Okay. Just step this way for me, okay? Just step with this way, okay? I just need a search for her, because she's placed under arrest now. Come on. No. No.
A female officer searched her and she went to jail. Even though she had a clean record, she was charged with resisting arrest and released on bail. A month later, they arrested her again because she didn't show up for court. Her case is still going on. There's this total meltdown happening at the airport. This woman's going nuts, flipping people off and screaming at cars.
Let's go. Hey, hey. No. Let's go. You can don't. You cannot be back here. Let's go. No. Let's go.
The cops show up to try and calm things down, but nope, she goes full on crazy. She hides behind the Delta Airlines counter and starts attacking the cops.
She's fighting me now. Let's go. Let's go. What is your problem? Let's go.
Like, she even bit one of them. Can you believe it? The cops tried to be chill about it, but she wouldn't let up. Finally, they had to take her down and arrest her. Total drama queen. This whole thing started in a construction zone, and it was nuts. The biker was really laying on the gas. It was like a scene out of a movie, with cops and the biker going crazy, but then, like magic, the biker just pulls over. You'd think that was the end of it, right? Nope. The cops jump out and tackle the guy to the ground. It was like watching a superhero movie. Just like that, it was over.
The CHP officers tackled the guy to the ground immediately, bringing him into custody without incident. Fortunately, no.
Check out this crazy dashcam footage. Some dude's just cruising home on the highway when something totally wild happens. Road robberies are a real pain, especially in places with high crime, bad cops, or a lot of valuable stuff being moved around. To stay safe, keep your eyes peeled, avoid sketchy areas, stick to the daylight hours, and take routes that feel secure. Lock your doors, roll up your windows, and just be aware. In this video, these robbers totally freak out and book it back to their getaway car, smashing into other cars to make a quick escape. Hopefully nobody got hurt in this insane robbery. This TikToker, Leonidas de Monterrey, dropped a video that's straight up terrifying. They explained that it's from a surprise birthday party they threw 10 years ago. They were crying because they were happy, not because of ghosts or anything. And get this, there weren't any young ones at the party. The kicker? They didn't believe in ghosts until this happened. So they're watching the old video and out of nowhere they spot this creepy young one just standing in the background. Like, what the heck? And the young one takes a step up the stairs and just disappears. You'd think it was just a camera trick or something, but when you slow it down, it's impossible. There's no way a normal young one can move that fast without making a sound. It's like they vanished into thin air. I mean, what else could it be? A demon? It's starting to look like that's the only explanation. Imagine this, a train is chugging along, slow as molasses, through this tiny little village tucked away in the woods. It's waiting for a bunch of people trying to sneak a ride.
As the train passes through villages, more passengers climb aboard. The freight cars are loaded with corn and metal.
Before you know it, dozens of these migrants are scrambling onto the train, leaving a crowd of folks standing around on the tracks, dodging trees and stuff as they wait for their chance to hop on.
They lie flat on their backs to avoid the branches. But injuries are commonplace.
It's like a crazy circus act, trying to jump onto a moving train. You could easily fall, get hit by something, or get seriously hurt.
Why did I fall? Because I didn't want to get caught by immigration officers.
The migrants themselves.
And even if they do make it, there is no guarantee that their life will be any better. This TikToker, 𝑽𝒊𝒅𝒆𝒐𝒔, is driving through a cemetery at night when they see something totally wild. Like, you gotta watch this. A moment later, you hear this young one's voice, and then bam. There's a young one standing right there on the side of the road. The people in the car are freaking out, and honestly, who wouldn't be? What's a young one doing in a cemetery at night? Now, it could be a real child, but they're convinced it's a ghost. You know, one of those child spirits that can't move on because there's something unfinished or whatever. But there's also this whole other thing about demons pretending to be young ones. So they have no idea what's going on, and their reaction is totally understandable. There's a CCTV clip from a parking lot, and it's pretty normal at first. You know, people just going about their day. Then out of nowhere, this crazy stuff happens. Getting hit by a car going full speed is like a nightmare. You're talking serious injuries, maybe even death. This car in the video is flying through the lot like it's a racetrack, and it turns out they were probably just trying to escape from a crime. They get stuck behind other cars, so they're forced to make a run for it as the cops close in. But the clip ends right there, so we never find out what happened next. This dude shows up at a presidential fundraiser wearing nothing but his underwear and carrying a guitar case. Can you believe it? He starts yelling and screaming, claiming he's got a weapon in there. Like, dude, what's wrong with you?
Obama! Barack Obama! Come on now! I got a gun in here! I got a gun right here to kill Joe Biden! Where's the Secret Service? I want to kill Travis Kelce! Kill Travis Kelce! Ah! Ah!
It's obvious something's seriously off. Of course, this causes a total panic, and the cops show up to deal with the situation.
Hey, can I see that? Can I see that?
Bye-bye, sir.
They ended up arresting him. I mean, who does something like that? On a rainy day in Ohio, March 22nd, 2024, these troopers saw a Penske truck tailgating a semi-truck and going way too fast. They pulled it over and it turned out to be a total mess. The trooper did his usual thing when he pulled someone over, but something felt off.
Not too bad. I'm gonna pick up this penny that fell out of your door, okay? Is this your truck?
No, it's a rental.
A rental? Did you rent it?
Yes.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement and your license?
Yes.
Arizona?
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
From Arizona.
Coming from Arizona. Where are you headed to?
To here to Harrisburg.
Harrisburg?
Yes.
Are you doing this for a company?
Company?
Yeah.
No, it's because I used to move things at other times, so that's why.
Okay.
The truck was rented under a fake name and the woman driving said it was her company's.
Where are you taking the truck to?
It's going to come back.
She also said she was going to drive it back even though she claimed she was moving.
Stuff, and then I'm going to take another one.
Okay. You're going to do what now?
I'm going to take one stuff and then come back and they're...
Oh, so you're going to use this truck again?
Yeah.
Okay. When did you rent this?
It was on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Sorry.
This Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have you had any tickets or anything else?
No, nothing.
Okay. So do you work for a moving company?
No, I used to work.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't work
You don't do that anymore? Because it looks like you rented it under this. Andrea...
Yeah, that was my company.
Okay. So this isn't your company?
No.
What's in here right now?
It's just some sofas and my luggage. Just that.
Sofas and luggage? Okay. And it belongs to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I hear this a lot, okay?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it for pay, that's fine. I'm
no,
not here
it
to beat you.
belongs to me. It belongs to me.
All right, and then you're gonna. So why are you gonna drive the truck all the way back?
Because, like I say, because I'm coming to move her here, and then I'll go back, and then bring another
$1,000 stuff.
Okay, all right. Bear with me, let me do some checking on some things, but that's why I have you stopped, okay?
The troopers looked at the rental agreement and found a bunch of weird stuff, so they called for backup to search the truck. They arrested the woman right away.
Okay, no weapons on you?
No.
Is everything in that truck belong to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Just have you have a seat there, okay?
No, you went after a different one.
When they searched the truck, they were blown away. There was over $1 million worth of drugs in there.
All right.
Take a picture.
Hold on.
This was shut down.
Pull it out. Couple bags.
Holy shit!
My guy.
Woo!
Dude, yes!
That's a big one.
That's a lot of dope, man. That's a lot of dope.
Holy shit! Brother, leave it here. We'll get pictures. That thing is filled up.
Hook her up.
Back at the station, the woman refused to talk, saying she'd rather go to jail. She finally admitted she was doing it to make extra money for her husband and young ones. This TikToker, hidden on Google Earth, stumbled upon something seriously creepy on Google Earth. We're talking about a giant round face staring down from the sky. Now, before you start prepping your ghost hunting gear, hear this out. It's probably not some spooky space monster. See, the moon can actually be visible during the day, depending on where it is in orbit. It goes through different phases, like a giant celestial glow stick, and sometimes it hangs out in the daytime sky. Here's the thing about this face though, it's super round. Kinda makes you wonder if it's just the man in the moon everyone's always talking about. You know, those dark splotches on the moon that look like eyes and a mouth. Apparently, it's all a trick on the eye. Our brains are wired to see faces everywhere, even on giant space rocks. Scientists call it pareidolia, basically seeing familiar shapes and random stuff. If you compare this Google Earth pic to other photos of the man in the moon, they look pretty darn similar. So while it's pretty tempting to believe there's a giant moon being watching over us, this one can likely be explained by science and our overactive imaginations. This dashcam clip starts off pretty chill, just a busy parking lot with people doing their own thing. Then, out of nowhere, this black car rolls in and parks right in front of the camera car. Next thing you know, 3 dudes jump out and one of them heads straight for another car. Looks like they're about to pull some crazy stunt. If you ever see someone trying to rob your car, don't mess with them. Just call the cops and give them a good description. Lucky for the car owner, nobody was inside during this whole mess. On May 2nd, 2023 in Clearwater, Florida, the cops got a call about someone shooting at a house. When they got there, the guy who called said 2 people were attacking him because he defended a girl.
They attacked you?
They attacked me.
Why?
Because I was trying to defend a girl.
Okay. Do you medical attention?
No.
Alright, just one sec.
No, they attacked.
The cops went to the house where the attackers were.
Hey, he's saying he was battered by these 2 guys.
We're just waiting for more units.
A guy answered the door and was all up in the cops' business, asking why they were there. The cops told him they were investigating the shooting.
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Not approach them.
Just hang out over here, sir, okay?
What's going on? Why are y'all in my yard right now?
Because we're conducting an investigation. Because someone called saying there were shots fired. So that's how it's done. We're not taking your word for it. We're standing right here.
Do what you got to do then.
All right? That's what we're gonna do.
Do what you got to do. No, go in the house.
Go in the house.
Go in the house.
Go in the house.
We'll lock the house down. We don't care. We'll lock the house down.
What you mean?
We'll surround it. Doesn't matter.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all didn't get on my mama party.
Hey man, y'all ain't finna walk around my house like this.
Go stand over there.
Straight up. Y'all let my dogs out. Y'all ain't got no search warrant, no nothing. So can y'all please get off my property?
Back away from me.
I'm finna let my dogs out. Don't worry about it.
That's on body camera. You let them on me. That's on you.
What are y'all looking for? What are y'all looking for?
We gotta call that someone was shooting.
Okay,
all right?
someone shooting. Can y'all please conduct an investigation and get off my property?
That's what we're doing now.
Okay, please. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. You better ease back. Mark, hold on. In the house, bro. I got it. What's y'all on? What's y'all on?
These guys were really entitled and aggressive.
Back up. Back up. Back
I will lay your ass.
Back up.
Don't fucking touch me.
Back up.
I don't give a fuck because you touch me. I'm going to cuff your ass. Believe
Get
it.
on the ground right now, dude. Hey, come here. No, come here.
Walk away. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? You certainly not me. See, this is shit I'm talking about.
All right, ma'am. You need to go this way.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You need to go.
Don't touch me.
You need to go.
Don't touch me.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can walk myself. Don't touch me.
Go. Just walk.
You probably need to get off me.
Just walk. Come on.
Things got heated and the cops arrested one of the guys. They handcuffed him and put him in the back of the police car.
Excuse me.
I got the door. Yeah, you will.
All of y'all, for what? All of y'all, for what? For what? You a bitch. Ain't no. You a bitch. Your mama bitch you.
Man, don't come over here. Don't touch my mama.
Okay.
Don't touch my arm. Don't touch me.
The guy was charged with a bunch of stuff, including assaulting police officers, threatening them, resisting arrest, and showing off a weapon. He went to jail but was released the next day on bail.
Left into Julie's tacos, it looks like. You can send me Bragaville units.
So there's this guy driving a gray Toyota in Kinney County, and he gets pulled over by a Texas state trooper. Instead of doing the right thing and stopping, he floors it and takes off.
Spring Street. Took a ride on Spring, headed back towards 90, headed back towards Del Rio.
Hey, they both have to get off and start trekking. Towards Bragaville. I repeat, heading back towards Bragaville. 75 miles an hour. That means that you must have spike of life. We're getting close to 693. Turn on shoulder. Stay in the trunk. Come into the city of Bragaville, past the flavor.
The cops chase him down until he finally crashes into a gate and comes to a screeching halt.
1050.
He and his buddy try to make a run for it, but the cops were too quick and caught him.
Get on the ground! On the ground!
When they searched the car, they found 6 people hiding inside, including 2 in the trunk. These people were from Guatemala, Honduras, and Ecuador, And that's not all. They also found 2 weapons. The driver, a 26-year-old named Donald Graves, and his passenger, 25-year-old 𝑽𝒊𝒂𝒓𝒚 Harris, are both from Louisiana. Turns out, Graves is a wanted criminal with a long rap sheet. He's part of a gang in Baton Rouge and is wanted for murder. Can you believe it? Both of them are facing serious charges for smuggling people. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.